Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and kids who just snuck in and don't know what else to do. This is Highway to Friday, and this is a late night Thursday show that blends into Friday morning as we talk about certain topics and other crazy shit that's on our minds. And I'm DJ Foreplay, and now your host for Highway to Friday, Ray Rawlins.
Man, debut show tonight on my main man, Mr. Bailey Smoke Rudolph's network. Man, I got to thank him for hooking everything up, for pulling all the strings, for being the puppet behind the computer. Best believe we got some good topics for all of us to talk about, man, and discuss. Stacy, how you doing tonight, my brother?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing real good.
This guy right here. This guy right here, man, he is my soul food eating brother from another mother in a different state. Cool dude. I love him. How was your day today, brother?
Like I said, trying to get some sleep, and everybody keep interrupting me. Every time I start dreaming, doom, 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 doom. Yo, I'm making spaghetti today. I don't want none. Okay, boom. Go back, start dreaming again. Then all of a sudden, doom, 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 doom. What? Oh, you sure you don't want no spaghetti? No, I want no goddamn spaghetti. All right. Dude, go back to sleep. I'm having another good dream. Then all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. What? Oh, I'm taking the trash out. Blah, blah, blah. You sure you want no spaghetti? No, I want no goddamn spaghetti. God damn it. Oh, hold on. Let me lock this goddamn door. You're getting on my goddamn nerves. Son of a bitch.
I hate that shit. I honestly
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
You know, me, I'm a fat ass. I am. I love to eat. Especially, you know, my mother, she cooks breakfast on the weekends. I told you, man, she be throwing down, cooking a freaking goofy breakfast, but it's good as hell, though. Like, I swear, and she's up early sometimes cooking, like maybe 6:30, 7 in the morning. I smell bacon. I'm in the basement. I smell bacon cooking. Ooh, Jesus Christ. And I want to eat, but I'm like, I don't really feel that hungry. You know, I just want to stay sleeping. But I'm like, you know what? I know she's gonna call me anyway. And she always does. She comes right up at the top and says, "Ray, time to eat." I'm like, damn. All right. I don't want to tell her put it in the microwave because it's gonna taste bad later. Well, it's not gonna taste bad, but you know, once you heat something up, it's not gonna taste the same.
Nah, you get it while it's hot.
Especially breakfast, man. Especially breakfast. Like she hook up some bacon, fry a couple eggs up with some French toast. Straight up fire, man. Straight up
French
fire.
Toast. Oh, French toast.
Nice. So do you like yours with a lot of cinnamon in it?
Cinnamon and maybe a little bit of that little powdered sugar.
Oh, yeah.
At least soak the bread up. Get all that mixture in there.
Yeah, I like it. I like mine soggy, a little soggy, just a little bit. But we can talk about food all day, man. You know me. I can talk about food all day.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Let's get into some of the topics we got written down.
Before we do that, I gotta mention our sponsors. It's for the makers of IHOP, International House of Pancakes. We have G-Pow, Ghetto Projects of Waffles, and their patented smothered barbecue chicken tenders and buttermilk waffles. Food so good it make you want to pimp smack all your family and say, you ain't getting none.
Man, I thought you were going to say that about the Ray Rawlins Rib Shack, boy. Listen, I had to tell little Rachel Rawlins, baby, no, you ain't getting none of this. I'm sorry. That's off limits. That's a no-no.
The rib's so good. Mm-hmm.
Straight up. Man, I had some freaking good chicken livers last night. Who were we on the call with? and they were getting all mad as hell. They're like, "Oh, chicken livers, that's disgusting."
Oh, I don't know. I've never,
I don't remember either, but they were getting all bent out of shape no, it wasn't chicken livers. It was liver cheese. It was liver cheese. That's what it was.
Okay.
I love liver cheese on some saltine crackers, man.
Which is like potted meat, so liverwurst.
Potted meat, liverwurst. You said liverwurst. I said liver cheese. I got some chicken livers last night, man. I had a good taste for them. Smother them some mild sauce with French fries.
Have usually make gravy out of the livers.
Yeah, you could, but they fry them up, toss some barbecue, not barbecue, but mild sauce on them. But do we got any more sponsors?
We also got the Foulmouth Nation credit and debit card with the lowest APR in the nation. Check your wallet. How's your fucking neck?
How's your fucking bank account? Is it low? Is it high? Mine's at a decent rate right now, so shoot. This is the first time setting up a show for me, man. First time actually hosting a show, taking down topics. I was taking down topics all week. And I gotta say, it's pretty interesting because I was watching Super Ugly's Periscopes earlier on today, and they were talking about Rocky and John and Richie. You know, they had got a little feud going on, and Rocky basically said, you know, I'm the one who's more topic oriented with the show. I keep the show running with my topics and everything like that because he has a little memo pad that he writes his topics on. Right. And, you know, it made me think, Super Ugly, Rocky carries the show. He jokes about it, but he has topics written down. He's all organized with his topics and shit. And that's what keeps the show going. Rocky's the main talker of the show. And it really made me think because, like I said, Sunday, the pre-pilot, we were just freaking winging it. And I was listening back to it. We're doing a pretty damn good job. Yeah. But for the show today, man, I was taking down topics all week. And I said, you know, this is kind of harder than it actually seems. Like, disregard the stuff that Bailey did, setting up the streaming stuff, being our producer. Topics, sure, it's kind of tricky. But there's a lot of stuff, especially if you watch the news, you read Twitter and shit. You find a lot of stuff to talk about, man. You really do. Oh, yeah. So much damn news out here. And you'd be like wondering, you know, what's real and what's not real because, you know, a lot of stuff you got to make your own judgment and find out and investigate and find out what's the truth and what's not the truth. Right. But especially when like people who, such and such died. Okay, let me find out if he actually died. You go on Google and find that out. I'll never forget Ken. When Rick Ross was in the hospital, they came on with that little Friday night stream and said to monetize this. Ken said Rick Ross died. I'm like, no, man. No, not Rose. Because I freaking love me some Rick Ross. I love Rick Ross, man. I be bumping his music almost every day. Shit. But then they had to find out, you know, he was, you know, he's still in the hospitalized or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, so you got to just find out, you know, I do a little investigation and stuff. Right. I mean, I swear after Ken said that, I was looking on Twitter. I'm like, they didn't say he was pronounced dead. They said he was on life support. They didn't pronounce him dead or anything like that. So I was like, okay. I checked his Wikipedia page. I said, if anything, it'd be on there. It wasn't on there. You know, that's not the best source to check. But I said, you know what? Fuck it. I checked news. Then he said, earliest April Fool's, you fucker. And man, I want to wring his neck and ask him, how's your fat ass neck? No, I love Ken from the bottom of my heart. He's a good dude. He really is. I freaking love him. I don't know if you even heard, but Rick Ross, he's out the hospital. He's all good now. So, because I know you had asked me about that when I told you. So, yeah, I'm like, shoot, that's almost like that. When Lil Wayne, when he suffered from whatever he was suffering from, his seizure or some shit. The seizures, yeah, because he still drinking scissor. You know, and that's crazy. That's crazy because, like, my top two rappers right now, Rick Ross. I wouldn't say Wayne. I don't even have a top two. I'll be honest. I don't even have a top two or a top five. Not Wayne. Not Wayne for me. No, well, he was a couple years ago. He made some cool, good, decent songs. But Rick Ross is one up there, and I like listening to Future's music. As crazy as it sounds, I like listening to Future's music. Like, the number one thing that I noticed about music is the beats. The beat freaking makes the song, bro. It makes the goddamn song. I don't care. Like, I can't tell you how many times I heard a good song from Future, especially. I'm listening to a song like, damn, this is a damn good beat. This shit bumping. But you listen to the lyrics, and you're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is he talking about? Is he talking something? What the fuck is that?
But the thing is, I can never just be like singing a song because I'm like, he's like sipping lean and blah. Like, no, I'm not. No. Ray Rawlins don't do that. Ray Rawlins is a drug-free man. Like, only thing I sip is water. Damn it.
Yeah, all these hip hop artists want to sing on their damn songs. Like, I'm like, what the hell are you singing for? You're not an R&B star. You're not a pop star. You're a hip hop artist with lyrics.
Yeah.
Speak the lyrics.
But the thing is, I was listening to I don't know if you heard of this guy, XXX Tentacion.
I heard of him.
Academics had shared one of his songs, I want to say about a month ago on Twitter. And I listened to it. I'm like, what the hell is this clown saying? That's the thing with freaking Tentacion, Uzi, freaking Lil Pump. He's the worst. Freaking, there's another one on the tip of my tongue. I didn't even bother listening to the rainbow-haired guy, 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Rainbow-haired kid. I have not listened to any of his music, and I'm not gonna. A lot of people say he's good, but the thing is, people don't know rap these days, especially these kids. They don't know no damn good rap music.
I was listening to old stuff, like 80s and 90s.
Tupac. I was listening to Tupac the other day because there was this one other rapper, Lil Xan, I think it is, try to say, oh, Tupac, his shit born. The crazy thing is, and academics try to make this defense for him. He's young. He doesn't know who Tupac is, blah, blah, blah. If I'm correct, he's the same age as me. I'm 20. I grew up in a black household with black brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
We used to be bumping Tupac, Big, freaking Eminem. I remember that shit all throughout my childhood.
Yeah, especially Big, yo. Always had Big bumping.
Yeah, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Yeah.
Salt and Pepper Heavy D up in the limousine.
I love that. I listened to that song today, man. I was listening to it earlier. I freaking love it.
Dreams of fucking the R&B bitch and the 10 Crack Commandments. I'm like, oh man, Biggie was the shit, yo.
He was. And I would never, especially if you're going into a career field like Lil Xan, how do you come into a career field not knowing Biggie or even Pac? Mm-hmm. Like saying their music was boring. That's interesting. Now, who's to say, because everybody has a different taste in music. Like, let's say people in my high school, they said Drake was good. Drake's number one right now. I would admit he makes some decent sounding songs, but the thing that really gets me with him, one, he doesn't write his own lyrics. Which I don't like. The
only thing that I kind of appreciate from him was when he took on Meek Mill and he gave that one thing that he put out. I was like, oh shit. Yes, back to back. That one came out and I was like, oh shit. He came out fucking firing shots fired.
That was good. Back to back was good. Summer 16 wasn't bad. It had a nice beat to it, and I think that's what really hooked me onto that. Summer 16. I liked Hotline Bling. I ain't even finna lie. Hotline Bling, Fake Love. I don't hate anybody. Like, that's the thing. I don't hate anybody. I give everybody a chance. Like, Drake. I don't like the fact that he doesn't write his own lyrics, but you know what? He's here to stay. He's making the money. He's making money from the industry. So he's here to stay.
Making that money.
Like, not many people may like Future. How I like Future. I like his songs. I like Future. Rick Ross too. 2 Chainz is okay. But I don't, like, I'll break it down even better for this community, wrestling. Yeah. A lot of people give Roman Reigns flack. I'm not saying I'm a huge supporter, but I do say, why get on the man's back when it's not his fault? I see why they're booing him and shit, but people get freaking visceral with this guy. They want to see him fail, which is sad, honestly.
But the thing is, he needs to speak up because Creative is not doing a good job with him. I mean,
but
they had some plans for him, but he needs to speak up himself. And if he got ideas, because if he was in a real heel, like he tell the audience go fuck themselves.
listen,
and shit like that.
he's a big dude. He's a big dude. He'll make a damn good heel. He'll make damn good heel. He's a big dude. He'll make a damn good heel.
And then people will love to hate you because it's not like
hold on, Stace.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off. I was thinking about this the other day. Roman Reigns, everybody, all the smarks say he's Vince's boy. And we all know the reason they won't do it is for the kids, and that's understandable because wrestling is a kid's thing. Mm-hmm. But if they were to make him heel, I think this is how they should do it. Everybody, especially the smarks, you want to get a lot of heat with it, he's Vince's boy. He's Vince's boy. Hook him up with a nice corporate attire, a nice suit, tie, and fucking just start giving him all the belts. Like, I remember hearing something like, "Oh, Roman Reigns is gonna be freaking Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion. He's basically gonna hold all the damn titles in the WWE." Now, literally, don't do that, but do something like maybe crown him as a double champion, like really put heat on him. Actually, showing him having an alliance with Vince McMahon. That's what they should do. That's how they turn him heel. Like, I think JD said, or even Cronin maybe at WrestleMania. Instead of having Brock win, because everybody knows Roman's gonna win regardless. Brock's gonna be leaving. Have something like a screw job happen where Vince screws Brock or something like that, and have him align with Roman. I'm not a big wrestling pundit, so who am I to say something? Oh, this should go this way or that should go that way. But the cards are aligned really simply.
But the thing is, they've been trying to get him over for close to 4 years now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many things. Even Vince McMahon was on there. Had The Rock held his hand, and people started throwing trash and booing him. I was like, damn, The Rock can't get this motherfucker over. If The Rock can't get you over. If
The Rock and Stone Cold can't get him over, that says something. That's saying something.
I mean, I wanted the homeboy to do a good job, because I liked him in the Shield and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He was just real simple. Believe that. That's all he said, and that's all he needed to say. He needed somebody like a Paul Heyman as a spokesperson when he went solo.
Right.
He's somebody just to be a mouthpiece for him.
He's a big dude. He can make some serious shit happen. People may say, "Oh no, Ray, you're crazy." Well, let me be crazy then. But people say he can't wrestle. 5 years in the business, 5-6 years in the business.
You need more moves.
He needs more moves, but 5-6 years in the business, he's okay.
He needs a significant submission move that no one can really try to counter. So he don't have to over all that Superman punch and spear. He needs a submission move, and he needs an acrobatic move. He needs a top rope move
instead of the freaking Superman punch, because I don't like that. He should get something maybe like a right hand, like the Big Show. Like nice right hand or a good uppercut.
Weapons of mass destruction, knock your ass out.
He's a big dude. He'll make it look believable. That weird old dumb Superman punch. I'm not digging that.
Yeah, because Big Show, he actually hit.
Go ahead.
Huh? Oh, he hit a few people by accident. He didn't draw back, or the person didn't catch the way the fist was going. He hit somebody. He said, "That fucking fist will fuck you up."
Yeah, it will, man. It will. Or what they could give him is a nice running clothesline or a shoulder block. Have him use his weight to his advantage.
Yeah, but that's like more like the regular moves. But I'm saying a good submissive move. Something like
I don't know, though. I don't know about a submission move, though. I don't think Roman Reigns is a submission type of guy.
Especially if you're dealing with another big guy. Try to submit another big guy.
Right.
Maybe also an aerial move, like get on the top rope and see how acrobatic he is.
Even John Cena had the little diving leg drop.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. Roman arm bar or Roman elbow or something.
Didn't one of the Samoans, Umaga, he had a shoulder claw. Mm-hmm. He used to use the shoulder claw. So, I don't know, maybe it could be something like that. I don't know, maybe.
Hey, Samoan, hell, fuck it. Use your family heritage.
Umaga had the Samoan spike. I don't know what he could do with that.
Yeah,
but
the thumb.
But that's good, man. We start off with some wrestling. You know, I was just thinking, Bailey, man. I don't know how he works on the banners and everything like that, but he set me up a decent picture. It's pretty decent with the text and everything.
Yeah.
But I just felt bad because throughout the whole process, like, oh no, change this, change that, change this, change that. Like, I kept switching it up on him. I told him I wanted the freaking Grand Theft Auto font and blah blah blah. You know, he kept changing.
It was almost like a Bridezilla, huh?
I wouldn't say no. Come on, I don't think not a Bridezilla, but
no.
That sounds too weird. That sounds too weird, Bridezilla.
Yeah, they're a little evil with that shit.
But he hooked it up all nice, low rider on the freaking highway. Got my little picture in there, got my little logo. It should have been a Ferrari, a nice red Ferrari or something like that. But he hooked it up good, man. Bailey's a good dude, producer.
Well, he Mexican, man, a low rider, man.
Yeah. Listen, only thing that make it better was if there's some tacos in it.
Like the people in the car eating tacos.
Well, no one's in the car. I'm standing outside the car.
Oh, okay.
I like how it has a nice little like setting sun in the back. Like, yeah, we're leaving Thursday. We're coming into Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit, man. I mean,
TGIF.
We're having a freaking. I told you about the whole on the spot thing we did on Sunday. Yep, pretty fun. Yeah. We need to come up with some other things, man. You know what? You got Aroy? Is Aroy over there with you?
Hold on.
Get Aroy in this bitch.
Aroy. Yeah, come here. Come here. Well, you know, for a show night tonight. Okay. You want to talk? Sure. Come on. Hey, Ray.
Aroy, man, what's popping, my brother?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. You know, this fucking snow. I'm tired of the damn snow.
You know, Elroy, I forgot to ask you Sunday, but did you paint your fur green for St. Patrick's Day?
No, I don't do that shit.
Oh,
I'm
man,
red.
You should have.
I'm red, baby. I'm red. I might wear a green suit. I'm red.
Ah, man, you should have painted it green. But check this out. I had an idea, man. We were talking about freaking Cookie Monster last week. You know, we were saying how much better he was than Elmo. At least I think he's better than Elmo. I freaking love Cookie Monster. But I was wondering, do you think he'd be down to become a mascot for the Ray Rawlins Network in Highway to Friday?
Oh, hell yeah. Just give him cookies. Goddamn, motherfucker.
Hey, listen, that's that show etiquette.
Just give him some cookies and maybe set him up with some pussy also.
Listen, what type of cookies does he like?
Chocolate chip.
Okay.
He loves fucking them Girl Scout cookies.
Girl Scout cookies is shit, man. Mm-hmm. I hate Girl Scout cookies. I can't dig. Nuh-uh. Like the peanut butters. Yeah. I'm serious, man. The peanut butter ones, the peanut butter do-si-do, I think they're called. I can't. They're okay. They're good. But listen, I can go to Jewel by my house, right? Get cookies from their bakery, the milk chocolate chip peanut butter cookies, straight up fire. Same price. I get more cookies in a bag, man. And then I could get some cannolis with it. Shit. Hey, is Cookie Monster over there right now, man?
I think he just finished parking the car.
Oh, all right.
Cookie.
Yeah, get Cookie Monster up in here.
Oh, okay. Cookie, come here. They want to offer you something, okay?
How you doing? Who's this?
This Ray Rawlins from Highway to Friday, baby. How's it going, Cookie Monster?
Rawlins from Highway to Friday.
That's what's up, man. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I get some cookies and maybe some pussy.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Listen, what type of pussy you like?
Oh, all types. Black girls, white girls, Asian, Latin. I like them all.
Man, listen. I can hook you up, right? I can hook you up with this wonderful, wonderful girl. She looks like a man, but she's a wonderful girl.
Whoa. What do you mean she looks like a man? What do you mean she looks like a man?
She look like a man. She look. What can I say? Listen, hey, you know what they say? The pussy don't got a face on it, man.
Well, if I'm looking at her for the first instant, she might turn me off.
No, listen. Just close your eyes, right? Just be like Stacy. You can't see. Close your, close your, close your eyes.
I don't know.
I
I don't know. I mean, so long as she don't whip out no dick.
Yeah, listen. I know for a fact she doesn't have one of those. But you take her in the room, right? You say face down, booty hole up, baby. You just go to work. You ain't got to look at her nothing. Handle your business, Mr. Cookie Monster. We'll give you her.
About that. Think about that.
You know, we want you to be a sponsor for our network, man. Maybe you can cut some promos for us. Maybe you can do a couple song parodies for us. You know, do the whole Thug Thizzle for us. Ray Rawlins Network. We love you over here.
Okay, me think about that because you know me like pussy, but you know sometimes there's some stipulations going to happen with the pussy.
Listen. We'll give you that over here. No problem. At the Ray Rawlins Network, because you get that, you get cookies, any type of cookies you want. Let's see, you know, you just gotta do the whole Thug Thizzle for us, man. Commercials, song parodies, all that good stuff. And listen, if it makes it any better, I think you're better than Elmo. Screw Elmo. Elroy's cool, but screw Elmo.
Oh yeah. I think Elmo's a little bit special.
I mean. You know what? I'm not even going to comment on that, Cookie. I'm not even going to comment on that because I was about to say something that was 100% bogus. But you know what? I ain't even comment on it. Cookie, man, listen, thanks for coming on the show. Maybe we could get an interview with you sometime, an actual real interview, brother.
Oh, that'd be fine.
All right. Awesome. All right. Get out of here. Handle your business, brother. I know you got some important things to attend to.
All right. Thanks, Cook. Oh, okay.
Yeah, next man. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Elroy, for hooking me up with the monster, brother. You are dismissed. Tell the Picky I said what's up.
Okay. She's eating a sandwich.
When ain't she?
What goddamn sandwiches?
You know, I bought some meat.
Did you bring bread?
Yeah, I bought some bread.
I'm saying, because she eating too much, man. She better start hoeing when the snow melts. Start hoeing and buying some lunch meat and some shit, yo.
Okay. Yeah, I'll buy it my damn self.
No. You know, it should be. If she eating it, she should be buying it.
Yeah, but I gotta take care of my house.
I know that, but yo, she's eating a lot. I think she was pregnant or something.
Oh, no, don't say that. Don't say
Oh,
that.
shit.
I get my
damn.
bitch pregnant. I get my bitch pregnant.
I'm just saying, yo, she eating a lot. More than usual.
Yeah, well, you know, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
She eating for two, man. She eating for two.
Don't say that shit. No.
Hey, listen, Elroy, this is my Elroy.
I'm
This
killing the condoms on. I'm not doing that shit.
Elroy, this is my show. Don't tell me what to say. All right,
No,
this is my show,
no.
motherfucker.
I got them killing the condoms on. I'm not.
Right.
Them shits do not rip at all.
All right.
Well, you know what? I need to get some for Cookie. I need to get me some, boy. Cookie finna need them for that man lady, though. I tell you, man, she's something else. Ooh-wee, she's something else.
Yeah, why you trying to hook him up with a man lady?
Listen, she's a lady, but she looks like a man. But she's 100% lady. I don't know how.
That shit's trying to fuck. That's like a fucking tranny.
Well, she's got one thing that a tranny
like
doesn't.
That voice BSR be doing. He's sounding nasty doing that shit.
You know, listen, for as long as I've been around, I never heard the voice. But
oh my god, you should hear that shit. It's like, oh my god, what the? Oh, you gave me the chills. God damn it.
Listen, I gotta ask you, Elroy, before you go, because we did not intend to start off the show like this. We got some serious topics to get to, but I gotta ask you, Elroy, what do you think of Roman Reigns?
He's alright. You know, it's just creative fucked him up.
Yeah. So you think like us then, huh?
Yeah, he's alright.
You a fan of Ring of Honor?
Yeah, I like Ring of Honor. I like New Japan. I like all that shit.
That's what's up. You like us, man. You want
to lucha stuff down in Mexico.
Oh, you like lucha?
That's fine.
Do you know a guy named Famous B?
I heard of it.
So apparently tomorrow, Famous B is going to be taking on our good buddy, Mr. Foulmouth Ken, and all the other Monetize This people who are in the championship match for the Monetize This championship. I gotta ask you, my brother, who do you think is gonna be coming out on top in that match?
Motherfucking foul mouth Ken.
That's what's up. He's one of us over here, man. Elroy, listen, you're welcome on the Ray Rawlins network or BSR network for Highway to Friday. Any other shows, man. You support Foul Mouth Ken. You one of the people. Thank you, brother. Go handle your business with the piggy as we get to some important topics. Me and my brother Stacy here. Thank you very much, good sir.
All right, take care.
All right.
Take care, Steve.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
You hear that, man? He said he supports Foul Mouth Ken, man.
Hold on. And buy some goddamn bread.
He said, buy some goddamn bread. Listen, y'all keep messing around. Y'all finna be eating scrap sandwiches over there. Straight up.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of bread and fucking cold cuts being ate every fucking day. It's like, yo, I know it's a quick food and everything, but damn, replace what you eat.
Right. You know, man, I'm the same way. You know, I don't mind you having a little something, but you gotta replace what you eat, brother. Or not even replace what you eat. Just don't eat it all. Damn. The way you making it sound
freaking...
Go
out and eat. Go out and eat.
Well, Piggy don't want to pay that money to freaking get all them sandwiches and shit replaced. She sure ain't finna pay to go out.
I'm saying, but this snow has just been fucking everything up. It's like snow, you know, he works here a streetwalker. So it's like, damn, once the snow melts so she can go get her ass back out and make her money.
Man, she gotta set her up a Craigslist account, man. Start selling that on Craigslist, a back page. That's what she gotta do.
It or not. So yeah. Empress Porker.
Man, listen, she gotta start earning her keep. That ain't right.
I mean, the only thing is because that's his bottom bitch.
Right.
Well, she's gonna have to make that money.
Right. Yeah. That's something that's got to be changed, brother. Elroy need to start telling her, like, you know, he the man in the relationship. He need to start telling her all that, man. Mm-hmm. Straight up.
I'm trying to make a good sandwich. I'm like, God damn, we don't goddamn cold cuts. Son of a bitch. Ate all the cold cuts. Ate all the goddamn peanut butter. Live all the fucking jelly.
Oh no. Oh damn. What you make your sandwiches with then?
I made a little something. Whatever left of the cold cuts, I made a sandwich.
Make it work. Mm-hmm. Make it work, man. You know, I forgot to ask Cookie and Elroy. Or no, we asked Elroy Sunday. I had to ask Cookie, man, what his favorite scrap sandwich was. But we'll probably do that next time you get up on here on the network.
Shit, probably like 2 damn cookies and some damn lunch meat.
You know, we're really getting off topic, but okay, we got fucking 2 hours in this bitch. Probably more. We go all night, goddammit. Cookie sandwich, man, that freaking reminds me. I haven't had one in a long time. I remember we had a little blue store by our house in the city a couple years ago, and I got this ice cream cookie sandwich, vanilla ice cream with like chocolate chips on the side. Yeah, with 2 chocolate chip cookies, big cookies. I swear, man, that sandwich was freaking fire, Stace, fire. Wow. And I had to get it for like maybe $1, probably no more than $1.30. I don't even remember, to be honest with you. But a couple years ago, like maybe 2 years ago, an ice cream truck had came by here. Very expensive ice cream truck. Same sandwich that I got at that store. Fucking $3. $3.
Ice cream! Ice cream! The ice cream man is coming.
Freaking sandwich was $3 though, man.
That's
like for that, I could get a free. I could get a cannoli. I could get freaking 2 cannolis, to be honest with you, at my favorite spot. $4. I had to pay $1.
Ice cream sandwich and a blowjob and shit.
Well, I don't know if you get a blowjob for that much. Whoever charged for a blowjob at that price, I don't think you should be fucking her. They desperate, yeah. Probably that man lady.
I do you want them last ice cream sandwich and a blowjob.
What the fuck? No, get the fuck out of here.
Probably man lady. Probably Cookie Monster's man lady that we're setting them up with. She probably charged that much.
Now you see, he like, you know, he loves pussy, but even he was like, hold up, man lady.
Listen, though, I have mad respect for Cookie Monster, man. I have mad respect for Cookie Monster. I do. So I'm not gonna do him like that, man. I'll probably set him up with a nice good home girl or something, man.
Cause like, don't mess with no man.
Cookie Monster finna get set decent. I tell you, for helping us out at the network, he finna get set decent, man. I tell you that. I promise him that. Straight up. I'm gonna get BSI to hook him up with some tacos and burritos or something.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Can't just eat cookies all the time.
No, you can't. You can't, man. You can't. You know what? Screw it. Since we're on it, I need to get to it. Yesterday, I told you I got the chicken livers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's by that place where I was telling you about. Walt's freaking fantastic milkshakes. It was open yesterday. I had to Google it.
Oh, don't talk about milkshakars. Because somebody's listening.
Really?
The milkshake man himself.
Who's the milkshake man?
He's our producer.
I know. Yo, this dude said he's supposed to be on a freaking diet. He said he's supposed to be on a freaking diet. A couple days in, he gets KFC in an Oreo milkshake. He gets KFC in an Oreo milkshake. What is wrong with this man? You're supposed to be on a diet, B. You're supposed to be eating some celery and peanut butter.
Ooh, no, you can't eat peanuts. So.
All right. You told me that we went through this like 3 times tonight. I straight up said, eat some
celery and some sour cream or something.
Celery and ranch. That's good. But yeah, Oreo shake and freaking KFC. Now listen, I have no room to talk because I've been freaking slacking. Remember I was telling you about the freaking soul food we had last week?
Oh
man,
yeah.
Freaking.
Oh yeah, you had you slipped big time.
Oh yeah, I
on a banana peel.
But listen, pun intended, huh? Listen, we had freaking pot roast, baked mac and cheese with jalapenos, pinto beans, smoked meat, and cornbread. Freaking corned beef and cabbage. Freaking, and we had for dessert, I had to have it. Banana pudding. Some of Pop's Rawlins famous banana pudding. And man, we tore that shit up, man. Listen, I put about like maybe 4 pounds on, but I didn't take a real good, decent crap yet. So, well, when I had weighed myself at the moment. And I have not hopped down the scale since then, so.
You need some good pussy.
You
need some good pussy.
Oh, who doesn't?
Take some weight off.
Oh, yeah.
You know, them thrusting and bumping and grinding and sweating and skeeting. That'll lose the weight.
Listen. What's your favorite saying for that? Getting some pussy. What's your favorite saying? Like, do you have a special saying for it? Like, some people say getting it on. Some people say knocking the boots. What's your saying?
Ready to fuck.
Okay, well.
I'm kind of simple, man. It's ready to fuck.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with that. But my uncle, his famous saying is issuing out the pumps. Issuing out the pumps.
Issuing out the pumps.
That's what he's a man, Ray. You know, I met this nice girl, right? Blah blah blah. And we got, I got up to the room, man. You know what time it was, Ray? I said, what time was it, Unc? It's time to issue out the pumps.
Issuing out the pumps.
That's his famous saying.
Sex ain't nothing about 50 pumps. Count if you ain't got nothing.
Yo, check this out. This is how he say he does it. See, Ray, this is how I do it. This is how I be pumping, man. 50 pumps. Pause. 50 more pumps. Pause. But he said 50 pumps nonstop. Just 50 pumps, just keep pumping, then pause. 50 pumps, pause. 50 pumps, pause. You know, just keep going. He said 50 pumps nonstop. Straight up.
Too many damn 50s. It's like, yo, is the pussy any good? You be like, damn, pumping and pumping. Are you gonna come yet? I don't know. Is this motherfucker good? Is it alive?
Is it alive? Can't do too many pumps. Shoot. 50, no, you'll be tired. 50 pumps, that's tired enough. You know, that's easier said than done. Shit.
An actual pump is when you thrust inward. So that's 1.
Right.
When pump out, you pump in, that's 2.
Right. So really, you probably doing like maybe you're doing double what you think you're doing.
Mm-hmm. These thrusts, like thrust in, thrust back out, thrust in, thrust back out, thrust in. So every thrust it equals like 100.
Right. Okay, we gotta get to topics, man. We straight up derailed. This ain't Saturday. We straight up derail like a motherfucker. But first thing I wrote on a docket. So I seen a tweet put out, shared by the Mr. Devious Dave Rose, and I forgot who it was by. It was by NY something. Like, it's supposed to be New York something. But it says something along the lines of Pope Francis had forgiven over 4,000 pedophiles in Australia. What do you think of that?
They weren't to be, well, with the religion thing, I know it's like you're trying to get forgiveness for your sins, but some sins are just unforgivable, especially when you're corrupting children.
Absolutely.
And you know you're corrupting children and molesting children.
But
some sins, I mean, I'm like the type of, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if it's your kid. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Listen, I was in history class the other day. I was in my history class, and I forgot what the professor was saying. I think he was saying something along the lines of, he was getting his windows repaired. And one of the students, because he had asked, like, so did any of you guys have parents who went through these window troubles and blah, 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 you know? And this one student in the class, she had said something like, a window guy, a window repairman came over to one of her friend's house, or one of her mother's friend's house to fix up the windows and shit. And somehow he had the name of the daughter, right, who had to be 16 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to find her on Facebook. He was contacting her on Facebook. This dude was 23 years old.
Mm-hmm.
23 years old. Contacting a 16-year-old girl on Facebook, and who he was over their house, their family's house, just to repair some windows. 16-year-old girl contacted her on Facebook. I mean, it was nothing super law-breaking, I guess you could say. But just the act alone, man, is kind of questionable.
I mean, he wasn't trying to like make contact, like, well, let's meet somewhere and stuff like that.
No, just trying to initiate a conversation with her, trying to, talk to her.
And go find a woman. Find someone 18 and 21 and up.
Right. 23-year-old freaking trying to hit on a 16-year-old. I can't say trying to hit on, but,
But then again, what state they were in. Because, certain states that 16 is a legal age, so he's like, that's some bullshit.
I'm going to take a gamble here and say Illinois. Because think about it. I don't think she'd be talking about somebody from freaking Michigan or something like that, And I said, man, people like that just need their fucking ass whooped. They do.
And those trying to run off with the girls and stuff like that. Run off with them. I'm going to promise you the stars and shit like that.
Like the Beauty and the Beast teacher.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
I remember that.
I think they were from Tennessee, and he had basically convinced one of his students to run off with him. He was supposed to be the beast, and she was supposed to be the little princess. Mm-hmm. I don't know Disney movies, so, but that was crazy. That's fucking crazy. People like that honestly need to get freaking DDT'd in the street. I'm sorry. I swear. Like, I was listening. I was watching this investigation Discovery story. The show was called Deadly Women, and a mother on there, right? I want you to tell me what you think about this. A mother on there had a son, and I guess her boyfriend was taking him on trips and shit alone. It turned out he was freaking molesting the boy. He was freaking molesting the boy, raping him. And he had to be like maybe 9, 10, I want to say. But basically, shit gets brought to trial. He's being charged of sex with a minor and whatnot. And this woman, the kid's mother, killed him. Straight up shot him in court.
Good for her.
That's what I say. And she got.
But was she arrested and all that?
Oh yeah, she was arrested because this was back in the 90s and it was in England. I really wish I would. Things like this I want to remember names for. But this was back in the 90s, right? So she got arrested, but she got out in 2005. She had cancer, so she died in 2008. And her kid got what got hit with murder charge because he had murdered somebody. So I think he's probably still in prison now. So, but it's just a thought that, listen, the mother of the boy who was molested and taken advantage of, she had killed the dude in court. Freaking salute to her.
Yeah, because you don't know her mindset is like, I allow this man to take my son on trips and he's molesting my son. So it's my fault also. Instead of me going on, yeah, because I know this. No, he's not going to. And I got my son is going to have like future problems dealing with people and stuff like that. No,
yeah,
I'm going to kill this guy. He fucked my son's life up for good, you know. And you don't know what's going to happen in the future.
You don't. Mm-hmm. You don't. Who's to say? And it probably did. That had an effect on him. That's why he got upset, and I think he had killed his neighbor. It was a while since I seen it. He had killed his neighbor over something. So who knows? That probably did play a role in why he did what he did. But let's get back to the freaking pedophile priest, man. Listen, I had a freaking pastor. Went to an all black church. My family all went to an all black church. Cool pastor, nice pastor, awesome dude. This is for what I remember. I didn't see him that much because we started going to church when my mom had to go in the hospital for surgery. And my mind right now is I don't want to go to church. I don't believe in these people talking about we're trying here to give you the Lord's good word or whatever the hell. I'm not, I don't believe in any of that shit. Like, the number one way to support God is just to be a nice person. But let me finish the whole pastor story. Nice dude. I remember my dad always talks about this. When my mom was in the hospital, he was the only one supporting me and my 3 siblings. And he never knew. He had money popping up in his bank account. He didn't know from where, though. Like, someone was writing out checks and depositing them in his bank account. And I think what he said was, because he used to write checks out to the church for donations. He used to write checks out for the church. So his theory was that the pastor was donating money back to him, just giving money back to him. It's like, I don't know if he said he needed it or whatever.
I never heard no church like that.
The pastor was a good guy. And I don't remember him that well because, like I said, I was probably like maybe 6, 7 years old when he went to church. And I think he stopped doing the whole church shit. Or we stopped going to church maybe around when I was 8, I got to say. Maybe a little bit earlier than then. But we had moved out of the city and out to the suburbs. Mm-hmm. And so basically we were nowhere near the church. And I like I said, I think he had to just stop because his wife died in 2007. So I think he just wanted to just quit. But he was a nice guy, that pastor, man. He was donating money back to my dad. Like, because my dad always used to give big money to church, write checks out to the church. It didn't just drop like $20 in a collection plate or nothing like that. Drop big money to the church. So, and I remember hearing him tell a story like, man, I don't know where that money was coming from. But I kid you not, man. Money's always just coming in my account. Always. Yeah. And it's crazy. Like, whenever time we need it the most, it always came in there.
Like so, church lottery.
And the only thing, I wouldn't even say that, though. Pastors, man, they're supposed to have a giving heart. And if he did do that, which that's the only theory he came up with, because the only person who had my dad's bank information, he said, was our pastor, Pastor Pete. Mm-hmm. So that's how he thinks he got the money into his account. He didn't know where it was coming from. And I think he even asked the pastor. I don't remember what he said, the pastor said, but he even told the pastor that, yo, are you putting money back in my account? Or something like that. I don't remember what he had told the pastor or what the pastor replied to him. But just shit like that, man. It makes you think. You know, you got some good pastors out there. You got some crazy.
Yeah, you got some good. You got some ones that questionable. Some people are just like Reverend Make Me Rich, and
right,
stuff like
right. And people like that are screwed up. Mm-hmm. And if you're becoming a pastor, and not every pastor, that's their goal to freaking get close to children, but why would you do some shit like that, man? You're supposed to be a man of God, and you're over here freaking playing with children.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just it's a crazy world out here. That's why, if I feel you're delivering a good message, I'll feel it in my heart. If some people I listen to and I just got like a feeling in the back of my head, like one particular one that's on TV. His name is Creplo Dollar.
Huh?
Remember Creplo Dollar?
No.
And he's on TV. So anytime I hear him, I always got off the name Creplo Dollar. And I was like, why is his name Dollar? I was like, I don't know. I guess people last names. I don't know. But one time, last year, I believe it was last year, he asked the congregation he's going to need $69 million so he can buy an airplane. It's like, is that going to be for the congregation? No, for his family. Wait,
I think I remember that.
I was like, yo. And there's like people was trying to get his money. They were trying to, I'm going to donate $200. It's like, what the hell?
People are dumb enough to fall for it.
Like, come on now, no. And that's what with the pedophile things. You figuring this is a man of God, and he's going to take me into his chambers and stuff like that. No, he's going to take you to chambers to molest you, and and stuff like that. Not bless you, but molest you. So you got to be careful of the snakes that are in the church, and you got to realize, who's around your children.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Because I'll be damned if I had a child and they go into church and it's like, oh, Pastor such and such took me in congregations and put his hands on me. Fuck you mean put his hands on you? I'm gonna be like fucking mad as hell. I'll be like ready to burn the church down.
Yeah, I'm finna put my hands on him now.
Oh yeah, I see these hands.
he finna see the Lord.
Mm-hmm. And I got some oil for his ass too. But it's just a matter. It's like in today's society, you have to be careful. I mean, it was like people are bringing up cases that are years old. You have to be careful, especially with your children and who they're dealing with, who their neighbors are, who their friends are,
right?
Who they're going to the church and everything, they're being influenced by. You just got to be a parent. You have to be protective, not overprotective. Okay, you can be overprotective, but you got to learn the people that are around your kids.
Yeah, you hit that shit on the head. Me, like I said, I don't believe in church. I honestly don't. I would not go if someone paid me, I'd go. But
well, church is in your heart. God and church is in your heart. The word is in your soul. It's in your soul.
I've always lived, like I said, by the whole idea that if there is a heaven and hell. I honestly do believe that there is a heaven and hell.
Oh yes, there is.
But like I said, I live by the whole idea that if you're a nice person and you try to do good, if you honestly try to do good by everyone you possibly can, you're going to get in there. You don't have to go to church to praise the Lord. You don't have to do that. Just be nice. Be you. Just don't try to hurt anybody. Just be a good person. That's all I can say. And I can honestly say I live the 20 years that I had on this earth. I probably did if I did some kind of screwed up, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't something to be like, I try to purposely get over on somebody. No. The thing is with me is I try to treat everybody with love and respect.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing. Like, and then the number one thing is, say if you loan me some money, right? You loan me some money, and no, I'm sorry. I loan you some money. I say, okay, you tell me you're gonna pay me back by such and such and blah blah blah, and I don't get it back, and you want to come and borrow some more money from me.
Well, no.
I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna. I'm a nice, generous person, but if you do that, if you don't give me the money back that I loan you, I'm not gonna give you more. You can be in a freaking bind. I won't give money to help you out. Like, here's a good example. My brother, brother that I'm close to, he a couple times last year and even the year before that, he was like, Ray, man, I need your help. He had just moved into an apartment and he was going to be late on his rent. So in order that he wouldn't be charged a late fee on his rent, he was like, man, I need to freaking figure out a way to come up with so-and-so. Actually, this is how nice I am. So my brother's got his apartment. Rent's coming up. He doesn't have enough money for it. He was paying some other bills and shit. And his girlfriend was telling me about it. He was telling me about it. We were all in the kitchen. We were just talking. And we're just all talking about it and shit. He had to go use the bathroom. He had to go take a piss. I was like, how much is the rent? How much you guys need? She said, it's $100. I said, that's it? She said, yeah, that's it. I said, all right, come on, let's go to the ATM. I'll borrow it to you. I borrowed it to him that Wednesday. He's like, oh, thanks, Ray. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. And I said, listen, all you need to do is give me the money back. You give me the money back, I can trust you. You need it again, just ask for it. And he said, I got you Friday. I'll get paid Friday. I got you. Friday came around. He paid me back.
Okay.
And I tell you, man, a couple other times I loaned him $100 again, $100 again. Sometimes I loaned him $200. Always pay me back. He ain't never, ever screwed me over on some money. Never screwed me over on some money. People like that. And even if I don't want to, and there's been times I don't want to loan people money. I said, you know what? Because he was doing it all the time. Like, Ray, I need, can I get this? Can I get that? But I said, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to loan it to you. I didn't tell him this. Like, man, I don't want to fucking always asking for some goddamn money. I'll be honest. Always asking for some goddamn money. But I know I can get it back from him. I know he needs the money. So I said, you know what, man? You're the brother that I'm close to. All right, so I'll help you out. That's what it comes down to. I know I'm going to get it back. I'll give it to you, even if I don't want to.
Man, I hate when people just want to just borrow money. They don't know how to budget their own money. I mean, even today, it was like, oh, you got any money on you? No, I ain't got no money on me. I gotta wait till all the snow melting.
Right.
The first of the month. Even though I got money in my safe and shit. So
yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I've done that a couple times. But one thing I can say though is, if someone was down and out, and they were down on their luck, they need somebody to freaking help them out. I'll be the first one to help them out. I say, if I don't trust you, I won't help you out. But if you need it, I'll be the guy to help you out. If it's like a serious situation, I'll be the fucking person to help you out. I don't care what nobody says.
That was me in my early 20s, yeah. So, but nowadays it's like I'm a little stickler with some shit. It's like,
listen, there's nothing wrong with that though. There's nothing wrong with that.
Some people be like spending their money and whatever, and it's like, damn, man, you're not a budget motherfucker. You get money too.
Right. There's nothing wrong with being because people don't know how to budget. I know a couple people like that. They do not know how to budget. But like I said, man, all it comes down to, you believe in heaven and hell. Just be a good person, man. You don't have to go to church. You don't have to. Only if you like to. To be honest with you, I have not read a single page in the Bible.
Really?
I know a couple of sayings, but I have not read a single page in the Bible. Like, does the Ten Commandments count? Because that's all I remember reading.
It's a crazy book, man. It's got all the sins that you ever want to know in the book. Because there's a lot of crazy stories in the book.
I heard using the bathroom is a sin.
I don't know about that. Where'd you hear that from?
I heard that from, I want to say, either it was my freaking brother's girlfriend or my sister.
So how did she figure that using the bathroom is a sin? This is what I'm going to hear.
Honestly, it's something that just came up in a conversation out of nowhere. So we were talking about like God and shit. With
bloated bladders and full bowels? What are we supposed to do? Just blow up?
That's what I told her. That's what I told her. And that's why you don't take the Bible literally. I don't know if it's in the Bible. Like
No,
I
it's
said,
not in the Bible.
I haven't read a single page of the goddamn thing.
That is
but
not
I remember
in the Bible.
hearing
You
this.
have to go to the bathroom. You have to use the bathroom. It's how you facilitate the use of your feces and everything. 'Cause
Right.
we're supposed
Well,
to
of course.
refertilize the land with the feces, and whatever. But you're not supposed to.
Almost shit in my grass.
Well, it's not like that, but shit in your grass. These carrots taste like shit.
Oh man. But I want to ask you this though. This was a topic on FMN last week.
Okay.
So Ken had said, for whatever religion, and I agree with this 100%, for whatever religion you believe in, if you honestly believe there's a heaven and hell, for whatever religion, when you die, it's going to be there. If you think it's pitch black, dark, when you die, that's what you're going to be. You're going to be in a pitch black, dark, you're going to be sleeping. So basically, he says your afterlife is determined by what you think. And I honestly, because I had the question myself, like, is there really a heaven? Is there really a hell? Because I question the stuff too, because I'm curious, like, man, what happens when you die? What happens when you die? And I remember thinking, I honestly do believe, for whatever religion you believe in, because say if this is true, right? There's God who comes to earth and blah, blah, blah. You're telling me that all these people from different cultures and ethnicities just decided to just write books on whatever God they believe in. Like, say if it wasn't real. People from all these different religions, Christianity, Catholicism, Buddhism, what is it called? The Shinto religion in Japan, something like that. The Indians got their own too. Oh no, I said that one. Buddhism, the Muslims, Allah, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me different people just said, you know what, we're gonna write these books out of the hell of it. A filthy Mouth Gamer, he said something along the lines of, you know what, the reason why this shit's written is to keep people in line. Because if people didn't have a moral code to live by, it would be all hell. It would be freaking hectic.
Yeah.
Which is true. Because I had this conversation with one of my buddies a couple months ago, actually. Like, the only reason, the good reason that these books were created, and if it wasn't real, if there was no heaven, no hell, no God, no such religion thing exists, the number one reason these books were made was to keep society in line. It was to give society a moral code to live by. I honestly do believe that. Now, me personally, me and my family, we are a family of Christianity. So we believe in God. I believe in God. I seen some coincidental shit. I believe in God. So
and that's all you need, because if there was no type of religion in the world right now, you would see actually hell on earth, Yes. You would see all the sinners, all the people who don't give a damn. They don't give a fuck about your property. They don't give a fuck about your wife, your daughters, just your kids. They'll do anything their evil little hearts desire.
Right.
Because the temptation is not just temptation, it's actuality for them. And they'll burn and loot and destroy anything, and the world would be fucked.
That's like having a society without police, so to speak. Now, I'm not saying the religion is the police, but you can't sit here and tell me that religion does not play a big role in giving people a moral code to live by. Like, listen, one of the 10 commandments, thou shalt not kill. I remember that. one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, say if there was no God, right? Or the person didn't believe in religion, like an atheist. And I'm not saying an atheist would kill somebody, but I'm just saying in general, a person who doesn't believe in religion, and there was no moral code. a person who is religious, right, say, man, I want to fuck this motherfucker. I want to kill him. I want to kill him. But, you know, they think like, oh, wait, you know, I can't get into heaven doing that. Like, some people actually kind of have that type of thought in their head. Like, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to put down?
But also, you got to remember, with religion, some of the earliest wars in history of mankind was fought over by religion, the Crusades.
Right.
And, you know, and people who try to conquer lands, some, it's like the Persians, when they conquered other people's lands, they used to let them keep their religion freedoms and stuff like that. You know, matter of fact, let them keep their kings, but they are rulers of that land. But the one thing, they let them keep their religious freedom. Right. Now, certain other conquerors, they was like, we conquer you. You are following our religion. You know, no longer are you a Catholic, you're this now. Or you're no longer a Christian, you're this now. So it's been wars fought over religion. And people just get like, you know, they get like overzealous over things. I fight for the name of my Lord. The Lord didn't want you to fight.
Right. Absolutely right.
All his creations. You're all his creations. He didn't want you to fight, you know, for him. No. He wants you to make up and become one. Be a civilized human being and communicate, socialize, and spread knowledge, and work for the word of the Lord.
Exactly. Spread peace.
Right.
That's what I say, man.
But like, some people got mixed messages, though. I mean, just like how you have like the extreme Muslims who like, you know, we should do this. No. The Quran does not promote violence. It promotes peace. And you had to have peace in your heart and peace in your mind in order to achieve that. And now you're going to be terrorizing other countries or whatever, committing crimes against other countries and stuff like that. That's not what the Quran wants. People don't realize they interpret their own words. You know, it's like, yeah, we must defend our land, so we must attack other. You know, no. Defending your land and going out about blowing up other people's shit is two different things.
Right.
I can see if you're protecting your own land, sure. You protect your family, your land, sure. Not going over flying planes or going there bombing boats or whatever the case may be. No, it's not that. And people don't understand that. The extremists don't understand that.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I don't blame Muslims. I blame certain individuals because there's 1.6 billion Muslims in the entire world right now, either born Muslim or adopted the faith.
Holy shit. That's a lot of Muslims.
That's more than Chinese people.
I didn't even know it was that many. 1.6 billion. Holy
billion.
Shit. And there's over 7 billion people in the entire world.
Yeah, 7.5, give or take.
Makes you think, man. It really does.
Yeah.
It really does make you think. So now I want to see, do you agree with what Ken and I said? Like, if you die, what you believe is going to happen happens. Like, say if you're... Go ahead.
That's a little iffy because, you know, with prior experience, I believe in going towards the light thing. Where the light is calling you.
Interesting.
Now, you know, I do believe in heaven and hell because I do believe when you die, there is an afterlife where you're reunited with family and friends and that you knew through your lifetime who passed away before you did.
Right.
I do believe in that. Wholeheartedly believe in that. And I believe if you did a lot of crazy shit on this planet and don't try to repent and try to make up for all the craziness you've done, you will go to hell. You will be in a fiery, eternal hell. And that's the thing where people should realize that their actions on this planet is always judged. I mean, I may bug around and have fun and everything, but I believe
Who doesn't?
I believe in a lot of things, and I believe wholeheartedly when I die, I want to go to heaven. I pray every day because I know God pulled me through a lot of crazy stuff in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on borrowed time as is. I'm not even supposed to be here, and I know wholeheartedly, and I believe that I should not be here. But I've been on borrowed time because I am here to help other people also. And I know that for a fact that I've been helping people ever since any little tragedy that I've been through. I've been helping people when I pull through, and I've been helping people for years.
Right.
You know, trying to motivate them, trying to get them, persuade them to do what they need to do, talking to them when they need someone to talk to. They're depressed and everything. And I'm trying to pull them through. And that's what people, that's why I tell you this, all the 7.5 billion people that's in this world, it's like puzzles. And when a few puzzles are leaving the actual pieces are leaving the actual puzzle, the puzzle morphs back into the world itself. But we're all connected in some way, some possible reason. We all exist to be social and to connect with each other because we're human beings. No race, no religion, no ethnicity will divide us because we're humans. This is our planet, one planet for us. We segregate each other because of race and dialect and language and stuff like that. But we're all humans. We're all in one biosphere. But we don't see that. We see the differences between each other, and that's where the prejudice comes in. Not knowing that we're all the same. It ain't like I got a square dick and she got a round pussy and I can't fit, or my blood is blue and your blood is red and her blood is pink. No. We can change organs against each other. We can get each other pregnant and stuff like that. We're all related. It's just a certain chromosomes that made us different. The melanin in my skin, or because the lowland people have long, flatter noses. The highland people have more pointy noses. People just got to realize we're all human, not just black, white, Spanish, whatever. We're human. Yeah.
And the people who buy into all this race baiting stuff that honestly is portrayed by the media as much as people who create it. It's unbelievable. Like people like me and you and all these other people especially in my family, like we don't give a damn about what you look like, what the color of your skin is. Like, listen, I explained to you our family get-togethers. I got a white mom and a black dad. Can't get more.
Big old melting pot, ain't it? The big old
melting pot. And honestly, both my brother's girlfriends are Puerto Rican. Let's see. I know we got another race in here. I think someone in my family's Mexican.
Okay.
One girlfriend of my brother is Puerto Rican. One of the other girlfriend's Mexican. So we be eating Puerto Rican food, Mexican food, freaking soul food. I don't know what you can consider white people food, but I told you. I remember explaining to you how we were gonna eat our Thanksgiving dinner when I first talked to you, and you were like, "Damn, I see ain't no." What you said? You said something like, "I see ain't no racist meal choice," or you said something along those lines. Like,
oh yeah,
you don't discriminate against food or something like that.
Yeah, the whole spread. I was like, shit. As long as you're eating well and you're taking care of your family.
That's what it's about, man. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about, man. Eating well and just enjoying yourself. Like, not everything, but it's just in general, man. People, all different races coming together. We're all part of one family, having a damn good time, man. That's what it's about.
Because I tell people like this, like I tell the dudes this. I said, look, you're heterosexual, right? He said, yeah. I said like this. It's like this. If you're a heterosexual male, you should not even be prejudiced because there are so many beautiful women in this goddamn world, all over the freaking world. I mean, any corner of the world, there's a beautiful woman just waiting to be loved by anyone who's a decent human being. And I've been trying my best to try. When I was young, I was trying my best because I was attracted to everybody, white, black, Latin, Asian. It doesn't matter as long as you're beautiful and have a beautiful heart, and pretty sexy and want some sex.
Right.
But it's especially it feels so good to meet other races and learn different cultures and just involve yourself with a person that you're so attracted to and you just want to do some crazy shit with, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Listen, I know I told you this story a couple weeks ago. I don't know if Bailey heard it. Is he close to the microphone? Bailey, you close to the microphone, man? Because I want to get his. I think did I tell him?
Because he's listening
about the science teacher, the 26-year-old science teacher, and the boy.
Yeah. But
okay, so I did
go back on that though, because that's a little bit crazy.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I was watching this little news program. 26-year-old science teacher, female science teacher, right? She had a little thing going on with her 14-year-old male student, right? So basically, what they did was they were screwing each other, if anyone can't tell. But how they did it was her husband, the science teacher's husband, would go to work around, I'd say, maybe 1 o'clock. So once he leaves for his job, science teacher goes, picks up a student at his house. Obviously, he's sneaking out. His parents aren't going to say, yeah, go screw your science teacher. No, he's sneaking out. Go back to her place. They handle the business.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the crazy thing was, the husband is a firefighter.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought that was a bit weird. I wouldn't say weird. I thought it was hilarious. Like, dude, you're supposed to be this firefighter. Little do you know, your wife's getting piped out by a 14-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody's conquering her fire.
Oh, shit.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
A freaking kid, a 14-year-old boy, bro. And now, alleged how the parents found out is, the kid. I think I told you this part. The kid had basically told his mom, like, I guess she was looking through his phone and she found something, so he had to confess. But the kid told his mom. The crazy thing about that story, though, like I said, science teacher's husband is a freaking firefighter. Is a freaking firefighter. I remember you told me, like, man, I bet you there's a hell of a lot of jokes going on in that fire department, boy.
Well, I know they were joking. I would know they were joking his ass. Like, yo, that little man killing the shit out your woman's pussy and shit.
Like, but you gotta imagine the blow to his ego too. Dude's a freaking firefighter. Dude's a freaking firefighter. A strong man's job. But
14-year-old just laying the pipe.
Laying the pipe. Wife. Now, let me ask you, Stacy. And honestly, me being a man, I already know the answer to this question. You already know where I'm going with this.
Mm-hmm. What's going on?
How do you feel for the boy?
I'm like, hey, if you got it, you getting in on an older teacher, like, cause I know I've had crushes on my old teacher, and I just, oh my god, I just want to just, talking, I just want to just grab her by the face and tongue kiss the fuck out of her.
Oh, but well, I don't care about tongue kiss. Listen, you remember that when I was 12 years old, I was telling you about this teacher that I used to fucking hate. My math teacher when I was in 6th grade. Man, I told you I used to create her in the wrestling games and used to just beat the living day shit out of her. I used to hate her so much. But listen, she had a nice big old booty. Man, you don't even know. Because I saw a second story. We're going to get to that in a minute. But I was thinking about her. I was like, man, it's crazy for friggin' boys who get into situations with female teachers. It's not a freaking as bad as a male teacher getting in. No,
you can't do that.
Women,
the male teachers, like,
or even other boys.
Like, look, male teacher, wait till they're 18, graduated,
right?
And they'll come visit the high school. It's like, hey, I remember I used to have a crush on you. Oh yeah.
Check this out though. okay, so we already established how we feel about the boy, and you just said how you feel if the roles were reversed. 16. I heard this on the news yesterday. A 16-year-old kindergarten teacher
Oh.
is being charged with having sexual contact with 2 kids under the age of 13.
Well, how old was the teacher? The teacher?
62. He's a 62-year-old man.
Yeah, that's put you under the jail and
Yeah.
don't give you no food.
Don't give you no food.
Eat your arm, motherfucker. Eat your arm.
But now, a lot of people say, why is there a double standard for this? Like, why is it okay for a female teacher to screw a boy, but it can't be done vice versa? Male teachers screwing girls. And I honestly came up with the answer of being me being a guy, me being a boy. I already knew at what age, man, I was ready to go. Because, like I said, 6th grade math teacher, I hated her. But, man, she had I remember, I was thinking about it when I heard that story. She had a big old booty.
A bongi.
A bungie. A nice big old white bungie.
As Alex Payne was a bungie.
Man, I tell you, the freaking thoughts I had about that teacher was not 12-year-old boy thoughts. Or maybe it was. Depends how you...
That was like, that pre-pubescent thoughts.
I swear, man, she had that big old squeezable booty, though. You just freaking take a big old handful of it.
Puberty was a motherfucker, boy, especially for young men.
Yeah.
In that 12 to 13, 14, 15, all the way to 16, 18. Puberty just want to just fuck with you. It's like, oh my God.
But listen, though. Listen. I'm saying that's the reason why, it's okay for boys. But who's to say women aren't having those, little girls having those thoughts? Because girls go through puberty quicker than boys. They start puberty first.
Right,
if I'm correct.
Yes, they are. But, for an older man, he needs... That's the thing.
But see, check this out, though. I think men are naturally more predatory. If you're getting what I'm saying, like, and I'm not saying females aren't predatory either, but
men are hunters and women are gatherers.
Okay.
Men are on the hunt. That's why when you like dating with women dating a man, let them date you, let them pursue you. Don't give it up so quickly. Just let them pursue you. That's the hunt for them. It's not like in the caveman area where I'm hunting saber turf, 2 tigers and shit like that and bringing some meat home. No. Let them date you before you try to giving it up and everything. I mean, you can kiss a little bit, whatever, but let them date you. That's the problem. Women give it up too quick.
Right.
And it's like, it's kind of fucks with the hunt.
Right.
It's no longer a hunt. Because if you want a motherfucker to really, really, really get into you, let them hunt you. Let them date you.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. The women gather all the information and gather whatever, make their house a home and stuff like that. That's their role, their natural role. But of course, they adapt it to other roles. Of course, they become slight hunters and gatherers at the same time, and learning to do without. But in the basic role, a man is a hunter. He pursues a woman, and the woman sometimes leads chase and gather information and gather things for the house.
I want to ask you this. This just popped in my head. So, first scenario, we had a 26-year-old female science teacher and a 14-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We switch it. A 26-year-old male teacher and a 14-year-old girl.
Still.
What do you think?
Because the thing is about an older man messing with a younger girl. The girl mentally is not prepared for anything like that.
You're saying a boy is?
Boy is not prepared neither. The thing is, I mean...
You know what? I got it.
see, as a man, we looking at it like, damn, I got this older woman, blah blah blah.
Right.
This
Right. We
it's
think
cool
about it
for us. It's cool for us. But for an older man to mess with a younger woman, it's a double standard. But still, the man should be in control of the situation and should be looking for someone either of age or his age. Should be 18 or above. And he should know this by now. You're not supposed to be messing with a younger woman. They're not developed yet. They're not fully developed yet. They're not mentally developed yet. Even with a woman, just because the young guy get a hard on that's bigger than what you're used to, he's not mentally prepared yet. I mean, horny wise, he think he's ready, but he's not prepared yet.
Listen, that stuff will mess up your mind because I swear, like, if something did happen with that math teacher, man, I don't know what I'd do. Honestly, I don't know what I'd do. I'd go.
You probably go crazy up in there.
I go. Whoo! I go freaking nuts.
And you was kind of tall growing up, anyhow, right?
Yeah, I was pretty tall.
Oh, you probably go all up in that ass. Sometimes you might know exactly what you're doing, but you're using instincts.
Right.
He might have to teach you a little something, but you probably just going on instincts. Like, it just feels good. It feels good. It feels good. I don't know what's going on. It feels good. Now, with the younger girls, they're more into the romantic situation where they have
that's girls in general, though, too.
They older man interested in them, and it's not. They don't want to play with the boys. They want an older man interested in them, and it's kind of fucked up because that's why the men got to know. Don't mess with these young girls out here. They're not ready for it. They have the assumptions that love is in the air. It's not love. It's sexual lust. But men don't know. But then
shit. whereas for younger guys, we already know what's up.
They already know. It's just about I want to hit that so bad. It looks so good. I want to hit that. Like you 12 years old. You're like, I don't know, but I want to hit that. For some damn reason, I want to hit that.
Listen, I know, man. I know. Crazier thing is, she was 10 years older than me. I was 12. She was 22. Man.
And the funny thing about it, I was never too much attracted to younger girls. I mean, before maybe I'm growing up and everything, but I always liked the women. Right. Women. I love women. I was fucking my mother's best friend. Oh, I just wanted her. I don't know why. She just looked good. The curves looked good. The perfume she wearing, her smile, her eyes. I was like, oh my God. I'm 8 years old. She's turning me on. I don't know why. It was just, I wanted it. That's what I want. And I even told my mom, I said, I always had a crush on your friend Carol, right? She said, really? I said, yeah. Oh, really? I didn't even know. I said, yeah, I had a major crush on Carol. And I wanted Carol. I wanted Carol bad. Mm-hmm. But she was like a human Barbie doll with curves and coochie and all this good stuff. I'm like,
she was a human Barbie doll with all the goodies.
You take a Barbie doll naked. Oh, you got nothing there. Take her ass. No, it's like, oh my God, everything I dreamt of.
Yo, she's like a freaking toy created at Build-A-Bitch. I think it's time. Bust out that sponsor. Bust out Build-A-Bitch.
For those who enjoy sending their kids to Build-A-Bear, to actually build a bear with their children, we have the new Build-A-Bitch for the fathers who want to build their own personal bitch. With custom designs, we'll build the perfect bitch for you. Guaranteed.
There you go. There you go, man.
Build a bitch.
That's where this lady was from, man. That freaking Barbie doll. She was from Build-A-Bitch.
Oh boy, that'd be $1 billion industry.
Honestly, it would. Like, you could build your own sex toy. It would, honestly. It'd be the freaking popping industry, man. Just like Build-A-Bear, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Choose the different type of pussies, different types of butts. Make it happen. But
with interchangeable parts.
But listen, if you think about that whole freaking kid situation. Like if I was a parent, I had a son who was screwing his science teacher who was a female. I'd be like, honestly, as a dad, I don't know, man. Like in the same moment, if it was 100% consensual with him, he thinks it's okay. I'll tell him like, yo, man, it's not okay. You know, I have to explain to him like why you shouldn't do this, why you shouldn't, you know, why that shouldn't have happened. But in the back of my mind, I'm like,
in the back of your mind, you're like, yeah,
like,
boy,
damn,
you
he got a freaking older lady, man. He got an old lady with a job.
And then in your case, you'd be like, seeing that big old booty there, yeah, boy, bust that big old butt, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's all, boy.
He's smoking like Yogi Bear, yeah, put that in the picnic basket, yeah. But then you'd be like serious in a serious note. It's like, no, you know, you're not supposed to be dating nobody your age and everything like that. That's wrong because you know.
Only right. Hell yeah, I'd be like, hell yeah, boy. I'd be like Macho Man up in the bed. Oh yeah, that big old booty, yeah, dig it. Oh my god, that hurts in my throat.
Step into a Slim Jim.
But you know, I'm thinking for my son. I say, man, that's a fucking score for him, man. That's a freaking score. And listen, to hear that her husband was a freaking firefighter, bro. Oh no. Oh, freaking score. I'm buying him a freaking steak. You eating a man dinner tonight.
God.
And you getting a beer, damn it. You getting a freaking nice cold Heineken.
I'm giving you the big piece of chicken.
Hell no, the big piece of chicken is mine. Hell no.
No, I'll be so happy. Oh, in the back of my head, I'm so happy. I mean, with my wife, I'll be like, yeah, that was the wrong thing for him to do.
No. As soon as we get in the room, the door shut, I'll be like, babe, motherfucking Kevin, he scored. I'm sorry. He fucking touchdown in the pussy.
Of course, women are gonna be like,
Oh, you, and he's only 12 years old, and she's 26. How the hell? Blah, 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 blah.
No, correction, sweetheart. He's 14. Even if he was 12, though, man, come on. I can't. Honestly, if he was feeling regretful about it, if he was feeling regretful about it, then it's something to be like. If he actually felt taken advantage of, then it's a whole totally different story. Because men, boys especially, I don't think they feel taken advantage of. Because like if anything happened with my math teacher, man, that I like that much, I wouldn't see myself being taken advantage of. I'd be happy as shit.
With a hard on.
I'd be like freaking. I think who said this? I want to say Mike Apps. Like, man, I just got some pussy. I'd be dancing. I'd be going freaking nuts, man. Straight up.
I mean, but that's the male way of thinking, you know.
Right.
That is,
whereas
we conquered. We're conquerors. Remember, we're conquerors. And you 14 years old and conquer that pussy? Well, hey,
that's a freaking score. That's a score.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? If I had a daughter in the roles reverse, I'd fucking go down to the freaking teacher's spot. I wring the neck. I wring the goddamn. I'll do a fatality on them. I'll be honest with you.
But
you know what?
Fatality.
That's fucking nasty. Listen, I'll take them out into the school parking lot. I DDT them in the parking lot. I'll DDT them in the parking lot. Straight up.
Like, excuse me, Mr. Rawlins, I didn't mean to fall in love with your daughter. No, fucker, no. You don't touch my daughter.
That's
my
right.
My goddamn daughter is my princess. But no. What you gonna do with? Ooh.
That's right. Straight up DDT. Straight up brains all on the goddamn ground. Hair busted all open, boy. Straight up. But you know what? It's weird, man. It's weird that we think that way. Like, as guys, especially now, if we get a girl caller on here, she'll bust it down for us, like straight up. She'll bust it all down for us. But I honestly can't say I'd be in agreement with what she say, because I honestly think
it's a man thing with your boy, and you got an older woman invested in you. I mean, for me, I was 16 when I met my first older woman who was 32 at the time.
Right.
I didn't see nothing wrong with it.
Right.
I didn't feel nothing. I didn't see nothing wrong with it.
Right.
And I was doing what I want to do. Now, if the roles reversed and I was 32 and a female was 16, I was like, oh no, I couldn't do that shit. That's just wrong in a sense.
Right. Yeah.
That's how society is. But you have people who are older than me want them young girls, some real young girls, 16 and 15. Like, no, man, that's wrong. That's wrong. The hell is wrong with you? Find someone at least 21, 24, something. No damn young girl who ain't got her, her total faculties in her mind. She thinking about an older man like, oh, my Prince Charming. No, he's a fucking pedophile.
Yeah. I honestly, like I said, for my boy, only if he feel taken advantage. I honestly, I said you shouldn't be doing that and blah, blah, blah. I'd fucking talk to him one-on-one. I'd be like, man, listen, how do you feel about what just happened? How do you feel about everything? I have him tell me. I even asked him, I'd be like, straight up, I want you to be 100% honest with me. Do you think she took advantage of you?
Mm-hmm.
And if he straight up said, yeah, she did, okay, totally different story.
Yeah.
If he said, honestly, Pop, nah, man. I mean,
get your clothes on. We gotta go to the clinic. I'm gonna get you tested. You never know, man. You never know. You never chick know. Might give you crabs or anything like that shit.
Right. And it turns out you all good. I'm getting you a nice steak. You getting a big boy dinner tonight. Straight up. Hell yeah. And she ain't do nothing, she ain't scar you or nothing like that. You liked it? Alright. Was it good? Yeah. You put on the booty? Yeah. Alright, good.
Put a condom on? Did you put a condom on? Motherfucker, did you put a condom on?
Man. Man, go wash your dick off. Go wash your damn dick off.
Mm-hmm. Now, if her damn stomach start bumping out, you better let me know something.
Right. Yo, Bailey, man, I don't know if you here, but how's the chat looking, man? Because I was watching the stream back last time, and we were fucking. I wasn't looking at the chat. You can't look at the chat. And I was, people were trying to get interactive with the show, so I'm not paying attention to the chat, to be honest with you. Like Gorilla Strong, he was up in the chat.
Gorilla
last time
Strong.
He's probably in the chat now. Shit, but he was trying to get active with the conversation. I'm like, man, I wish I wish I knew this shit was going on. Like, I wish I was watching this shit.
Let me get that chicken out your mouth.
Bailey said chat's doing great. Okay. Oh. Well, pop on the microphone and read it, damn it, if you can. Shit.
But hello to the people in the chat. I really can't see, and just thank you for joining in, and tweet this out and hit that subscribe button.
Let me see. Let's go on there and check it out then. Why not? I can do it from the phone. I wish I had my freaking microphone stand set up. Let's see what we got popping in the chat. Where's the shit?
And please set notifications to all, because we're always posting stuff, and you never know when we come on and talk some craziness to y'all.
10 people watching, 12 likes. Honestly, that's freaking good for now, man. For freaking nighttime, 10 people. That's probably good. Let's see.
Just two brothers just talking and some good shit.
Let's see. I'm looking at the chat. I see Unfuck the World. Shout out to them. They're spamming in the chat.
Unfuck the World.
Let me see what these guys.
Big shout out to Sam. What up, Semester? Unfuck the World.
She said
the big ass plunger.
Go ahead.
The big ass plunger in the world. Unfuck the world.
Let's see. We got Mr. Dan Rex, Daniel Whelan. Shout out to him. Murgamus Prime. Shout out to Mr. Ooh, almost. Okay. Shout out to Mr. Merge. Let's see who we got. NG Fresh. Shout out to NG Fresh. What's poppin'? Mr. NG Fresh, baby. Merge asks, where's Elroy?
Oh, he was on earlier.
Gina. Shout out to Gina.
Gina.
Love you.
Hope you like the creepypasta.
She said, love you, Sam, and get some sleep, darling. You don't love us, Gina? Shout out to Nightbot, bro. Listen, we gotta give a shout out to Nightbot. Nightbot was freaking damn near putting everybody on spot in the chat. Freaking timeout because they're spamming symbols and shit. Derail, gatekeeper. Man, how's that booty cheese, bro?
Booty cheese.
Get at Gina J on the call. Ray, okay. So if she calls in, she knows my thing. Call in, shit. Why not? Ray, can you take calls? Mr. Dan Rex. Let's see. Merge, Mr. Ray. Thank you. What's up, brother? Derailed gatekeeper. What did he say? He said LOL. What's so damn funny? See, y'all are on my shit list at the moment.
Who are you talking? Who that?
Gina. Yeah, she said we're on her shit list, but she still loves us. Thank you.
Why are we on that shit list now? God damn it. Because there's a double standard with the boy and girl ratio. Boys like to conquer, and girls shouldn't be.
I honestly want to see what she thinks about this whole thing, about the whole. Oh, I got. What does he say? I get you're funny, bro. Ha ha. Wait, what? I got you're funny, bro. Ha ha. Says Mr. Gatekeeper. Ray likes trees. Thought Mr. Dolphin on high. I don't know if you mean smoking trees or screwing trees. Neither.
We don't want no splinters in the dick.
Yeah, you can't have that. You gotta keep that thing working. Daniel said, "Am I on Gina's shit list?" You might be, but I don't know. LMAO, Mr. State. LMAO with some hearts by Mrs. Gina. Berg Primal. Let's see.
Hey Gina, if you and Sam get a show, y'all could be girl talking.
Merge said Nightbot took advantage of him. Oh, come on, Gina.
Hi, Merge. Merge.
Oh shit, Alyssa Hayes is in the chat.
What up, baby girl?
I said thank you for following me on Twitter last week. I don't know why you followed me, but thank you. Get that follow count up. Shout out to Alyssa Hayes.
Nightbot is a molester.
We want Gina flip clap clap. We want Gina flip,
said
clap,
flat.
Said Mr. Drew. Huh. All right. Well, the chat's popping, man. Like, you know, it's cool. It's just freaking see, you know, like I said, Bailey's pulling all the strings for the chat. The chat's popping. I love to see it, man.
Oh, they want Gina, huh?
I really love to see it.
They want Gina, huh?
They want Gina.
Gina becoming real popular lately. It's like, yo, that's cool.
Well, what do you expect, though? That's not good.
What's up?
Mr. Dolphin said Nightbot touched his blowhole on accident. She said, y'all don't have to add me. Do your thing, guys. All right. You know what? That's fine. We got some topics. I'm sure. I don't even know what time it is right now, to be honest with you. But, let me see. It is freaking... So it's 1:44 Eastern. Oh, man. When did we start? Did we start at
12?
12. Okay. 12 Eastern. So we're almost at a 2-hour mark. Fuck it. Let's go all night.
All night long.
Let's keep going.
All night.
Next thing on my list. So we got this all squared away with the whole freaking... We both agree that, you know, boy... I don't feel bad saying it's okay to have a boy get an older woman, but
no,
like I said, as long as he's not being taken advantage, if he
definitely as long as he's not being molested and taken advantage of. But there are some women who will corrupt and corrupt a boy and
now check this out. As crazy as this sounds, right? I'm gonna fuck your head up.
Mm-hmm.
You probably know where I'm going. But see, we say it's okay for the boy as long as he doesn't get it taken advantage. You know what? I'm not even gonna fuck it. Listen. Next on the freaking list. A new law was passed in Mississippi on abortions. It's illegal to get a boy. Oh, I'm about to fucking do an ass abortion. It's illegal to get an abortion after 15 weeks. After the first 15 weeks, like you have to get it before the first 15 weeks, but after that, it's illegal. Now, this is the strictest abortion law in the United States, I believe, and it's in Mississippi, where they only have one abortion clinic. What do you think about that, Stace?
Well, what was the rule beforehand? It was like 24 weeks or something like that? 25 weeks?
I want to say so, yeah. 24, 25. Because I know they do it by, I heard it by months. So let me see. There's 4 months. Yeah, that sounds about right. 24, 25. So, but.
Because I always believe a woman's right to dictate her own choices for her body.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's her body. I mean, ain't like we can carry fucking babies. Like, no. It's
right.
like, you ain't knocking me up. So.
But in the same token, I look at it this way. Because I want to say, I've been in the middle. Like, I believe people need to be responsible. I honestly do believe that. Like, if you're freaking popping if you're popping the coochie open,
mm-hmm.
you got to know the responsibilities that go with that. You got to know that there's a possibility of you getting pregnant. With that being said,
there's only 3 times ways that I appreciate abortion is because of rape.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Incest rape. And the baby is going to cause the mother, like death. It's going to be, the mother's going to die giving birth to this child. That's the only 3 reasons I'll concern or take the mention of abortion. That's the only reason. 3 reasons. Other than that, I'm like, no.
With that all being said, though, too, I look at it this way because when I read this on Twitter a couple days ago, I really was thinking about this. I'm like, where do I stand on this? Because, like I said, I'm in the middle. Like you said, incest, rape, all this other crazy shit. There's a lot of factors that can go in to a woman having an abortion. There's a lot of factors that can go into a woman having an abortion. Mm-hmm. And the big one that I think, and I hate to say it because you are killing off a baby. I'm sorry. I don't want to say it is murder, but I don't want to say it's not murder. I'm 100% in the middle. Like, because in the same sense, the baby wasn't born yet. So in a sense, I don't know how I want to go. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend an abortion unless the situation was absolutely necessary. Say if you're a mother,
the only time I wanted abortion is the 3 reasons I gave because with the rape you had no control. You had this man just fucking you by force and everything like that. Then incest rape is a family member. And of course, that's even worse. That's even worse.
And honestly, the baby will come out screwed up too.
Come out, shit like saying, but yeah. So, and then the third reason is like, with the rare reasons is when a baby is, if the birth was going to affect the health and the life of the mother, then like what you want to do.
But also, I look at it this way. If a mother's not 100% fit to raise a child, like regardless if she has mental problems or whatever the hell, or if she's not in the situation to take care of a child, say if she's trying to get onto her feet, okay, I think it should be supported then too. But because you run into a lot of situations
give the baby up for adoption.
Exactly. But also, the baby, you got to think, too, the baby didn't ask to be brought into this world. Kids are, fucking brought into bad family situations. Or, honestly, it sucks. Like, if you're put into adoption, you want to be with your real parents. Listen, check this out. Now that you said that, it really made me think because I love my parents. I love my parents. I love my entire a good majority. I love my parents. Fuck them. Fuck everybody else. But I love my parents, and it's just weird. Like, say if I was adopted, it'd just be weird. Like people who aren't. I grow up with people who aren't my real brothers, who aren't my real sisters. I grow up with parents who aren't my real parents. Like, it's weird. Like, I do belong to the family, but I don't because I'm adopted. You know, it makes you think, man. You gotta think about that stuff too. You gotta think about the child. So, me personally, I say, if you don't want to abort the baby, put it up for adoption. But if you're gonna have the baby, at least try to fucking be in its life. That's what I say. Yep. Like, you know.
Man, if you went raw, if you know you went raw dog, get that morning after pill.
Yeah. Because I honestly think there's nothing worse than having a child and not being in its life, like putting it up for adoption. Yeah, okay, all my problems are taken care of. Have some responsibility, bro. Unless you're not able to handle your duties as a parent, then it's a bit more understandable. But I still think it's kind of screwed up. You handle the responsibility of freaking spreading your legs. Now handle the responsibility of raising your goddamn child. That's what I feel, man.
Yeah, next time tell homeboy put a condom on, or be on a pill, or be on a pill.
A dude in the butt.
Can't have no doo-doo babies.
No, you can't. You cannot. I remember sophomore year. I'll never forget this. We were in my English journalism class. I want to say I told you this. I don't think I did though. One of the freaking girls who sat right next to me. I wouldn't say she's right next to me. We were doing a little group project. She was maybe a little bit across from me. I heard her ask, like, "Can you get pregnant from anal?" I kid you not. She asked that. And I was like, "No, I don't think you can." She probably wasn't even talking to me. I was like, "Yeah, no, I don't think you can." Shit. It's weird, though. 15-year-old girl thinking about it. Can you get pregnant from anal? Why the fuck you think about that?
Like, you can. You have these babies like, turd wiener and...
Oh, my God. Oh, that's fucking nasty.
Fecal Fred.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, graziag. But that was weird. That caught me by surprise. I'm like, damn, she wanted in the booty. She wanted in the booty.
Now you had to take note, like, okay, she like it up the ass. Okay.
Shoot, girl, freaking. Listen, you know what, Stace? I just remembered something. So, I was in freaking the library studying for a final. I forget which high school year this was. But I was in the library studying for a final. I freaking hear these girls, right? 2 girls. I want to say they're freshmen. But basically, they trying to get some boys to screw them. Like, oh, I heard them talking. They're like, oh, he didn't do nothing, blah, blah, blah. Like, they were some freaks. They were some freaks. They were some goddamn freaks. They're skanks.
Freaks in the library. Been there.
Yeah, well, library at my school was a quiet spot. Always a quiet spot. And I told you, like, I don't like being around a lot of noise. I don't like being around a lot of people, really. So I just always go to the quiet areas. Like, instead of my lunch period, I don't go to the lunchroom. I never got anything to eat at the school. Really. I just went to the library, and if I had some work, I'd work on my schoolwork, or I just started writing stories or whatever. Like, I like to be alone.
Hold on. You ain't getting no lunch? Mr. Food Man?
But listen, the only thing the school had really popping was the freaking nachos. I got those things every week. I love me some nachos, and they had a nice bacon chicken ranch sandwich. That was good. But like my last 2 years there, I never really like going to, because it was loud as shit. Now sometimes I did go, like if I was really hungry, I'd go get something to eat and then head off to the library because it's quiet there and I like quiet places. So I just never really cared to be in the lunchroom. Fucking loud ass kids, man.
You sound old.
But the thing, it's funny that you say that. I've always been more mature. Like, okay, so my brother's girlfriend, she's 26. No, she's not. She's 30. She's about 10 years older than me, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember sitting outside with her like 2 years ago. I had to be like maybe 18. She's about maybe, I'll say 27. Let's say 27.
Mm-hmm.
But me, her, my brother, we should all just sit down and fucking talk, just fucking hang out and kick it. And before she was working at her beer distribution job, she worked at Burger King. She was working at Burger King, she had a little gig at Burger King. And we were talking about the people who work there. And obviously there's a lot of kids working at Burger King because, it's a fast food place. So
right.
She was talking about how, they had these little teenage girls just gossiping and shit, It's like, oh, it's always something with them. Just gossip. I thought they'd be more like Ray, just fucking I could be able to have a normal conversation with. And my mom's like, Ray's always been more mature than his age, So I do think I'm, listen, when it comes down to
you got an old soul. That's all it is.
I wouldn't say old soul, but I've been around adults a lot. Like, I never really had a person my age around me. Like, I've always been around my parents, my brothers who are older. I grew around with my brothers, but one thing I do know, when it's time to put the serious face on and time to get down to business, I'll be able to do that. Like, I love to goof around, but when it's time to get serious, I get serious. So I remember my consumer management class. We had who came? We had people from Jimmy John's came to the school, and they had fixed us up some sandwiches and shit. They were just talking about to us about like getting jobs and shit. And they wanted to do a mock interview.
Okay.
And they were like, oh, we had this girl. They're like, oh, go up, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, people are too damn afraid. So you know what? Ray Rawlins finna go up and get that shit done. I went up there, shook the person's hand. I introduced myself. I sat down in my seat. They asked me a couple questions. And, after class, when one of the people walked up to me like, man, Mr. Rawlins, you put on a very good interview. I'm like, thank you. And they said, man, kids, because I had to be like maybe no more than 15 at the time, 15, 16. Like, kids your age, they normally don't put on good interviews like that. And like, how did you get so good? I said, it was just, man, I'm just talented, brother. I'm just talented.
Gotta get that job. Get that job.
No, but I my real answer was, I grew up. I grew up around a lot of older brothers and sisters, so that they always talked about jobs, they always talked about interviews, So I pretty much did mock interviews with them. I asked questions and I heard their answers. I said, this is a good answer, and whatever was a good answer, I turned it into something that would make it my own answer. If it was an answer I didn't like, I'd switch it, turn it into my own answer, make it sound better. But everybody says I'm way more mature than my age, and I honestly do believe so. Like, the way my mindset is, I'm definitely more mature than my age. I need to get rid of this freaking procrastination thing I got going on with my schoolwork, but that's another story.
But one thing, you ever heard of the integrity test?
It sounds somewhat familiar.
Yeah, whenever sometimes some jobs have it where you fill out the application, okay, fine. So I'm going to give you an integrity test. Some are electronic, a lot of them are pencil and paper. Now, the thing is, they're going to ask you a series of questions, like have you ever stolen or whatever that case may be.
Oh,
and there's always a scale from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I try to get the hint on people. It's either 1 or 10. It's never the stuff in between. Never. And then people was like, really? Because I know. It was like, yeah, I really never, it's either no or yes. So have you ever stolen anything? No. Don't put it to like maybe or whatever. No, it's 1 or 10. And I got caught out there when I was younger. And I was going to try to find a job at Dr. J's. And they sent me to New York, and I did the electronic one. And that was like, the questions was kind of like muddled up between each other. I was like, I don't understand this shit. What the fuck? But I'm trying to answer the best I can, but I had some in-between numbers. And then they did the review where they're talking to me about, going over my questions and everything like that. So I learned from that, because it's like either 1 or 10. It's either extreme no, extreme yes, whatever the case may be. And then they switch the questions like, have you ever stolen anything? Or have you ever stole something like minute as a pen or anything like that? You got to act like you're a priest, so to speak.
Jesus,
the most honest person in the world, because they'll flip you up, and it's like, maybe you did take a paper clip or something like that, but they'll try to get anything to fuck with you, to make you have self-doubt in yourself. It's always 1 and 10, no 2s, 5s, or whatever.
No 2s, 5s, 7s, 9s.
Yeah, because even in one question, there was a transgender person.
Oh fuck.
Want to work at the job. I mean, we hired him like short term to get the store set up, but to actually have to actually work there, he had to take the integrity test.
Right.
And I pulled my manager over. I was like, how can you do an integrity test when you're not actually living the truth?
Right.
And I mean, I don't. People can do what they want to do, but I'm saying this is a job where, you claiming to be a female, and you still got, but you still got your tallywhacker. You still got your.
That's fucked up, man. How do people do it? Man, listen, man, I'm not even gonna touch it. Never mind. Keep going, man. Keep going.
But it's just funny. It was like my friend was like thinking like, wow, I never thought of that. I said, yeah, because that's an integrity test. And it's like you put on the application female.
Right.
And even put on the new name you have, but your ID is still man.
Right.
And it's like, then that's why the supervisor, supervising manager, he was like, no, we can't hire him or her. I don't know what it is. I was like, well, all right. Well, you tell him.
But check this out, though. In a sense, it is kind of, I mean, listen, because the whole integrity test, I understand it. But it's, and granted, how do I want to word this? It's kind of, I don't want to say discrimination. I don't want to say that. Discrimination against transgender people, but
well, this is the 90s, so
right, yeah, absolutely, it is the 90s,
and it's now the 2000s, and a whole different day. Instead of man, woman, they got other or whatever on the application now.
But in a sense, that is kind of fucked up. I can see where the corporates are coming from, the manager dude, but then it is kind of screwed up. Like, okay, yeah, so you can't get this job because you say you identify as a female, but when in actuality you're a male.
Then also security got involved and everything. I was like, what the hell?
I think that's screwed up. Like, you all the things you want to deny on the job over, you want to deny him, her, it, other, the job because of that one reason. Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's funny. And as a matter of fact, she was an okay person. She was a hard worker, but got this helps to get the store together. Censoring the clothes and whatnot. She was a good person, but
and what really would mess your head up is if she had more experience. If someone who got hired on had less experience than her. Like if she had all this experience, but that one thing just
I ain't had no problem. I was like,
I know
good
you
worker.
did.
Good
If
person,
you work good, listen. I'm a boss. If you put on good work, you're hired. No questions asked. You can, as long as you're not hurting nobody, as long as you're not killing nobody, as long as you're not stealing. You know, you're not breaking any laws. You can be freaking man. Hell, you can be freaking Drummond from Mortal Kombat for all I care. All them fleas on your face flying. Well, maybe not that, but you can be, anything as long as you're not hurting nobody. You put in good work. You do your job. You're asset to the company. You're good in my book. That's what
I mean, when I was like maybe 18, between 18 and 19, I worked for Macy's in the downtown area where I live at, and they had everybody. I mean, homosexual, transsexual, heterosexual, trisexual. Everybody worked in Macy's, yo.
They had asexuals.
I don't know. Who knows? Could be because it was everybody worked there. And matter of fact, even one of the managers of the departments, they had their wedding there at Macy's, and he married this model, this guy model, and it was a nice big wedding. They had it broadcast and everything like that. And this is like freaking this is 1980, 89,
right?
When I worked there, but they had everybody there. I mean, it was just a melting pot of sexuality.
I'm gonna melt in your mouth.
I mean, it's just like, one trans kind of fooled me because not in that sense, but I'm just saying, I was
drop your draws.
No, it looked like a beautiful woman, but it was some things that I was curious about. The shoulders, and the hands.
Should have tricked the shit out your ass.
I was like, damn, because I'm thinking to myself, damn, she fine as hell, but she got these broad shoulders, these big hands, and fucking big feet.
Oh shit! She got big dick too.
No, and we always wear the pantsuit and stuff like that, pantsuits and stuff. So, and this was like a supervisor on one of the upper floors.
Oh, and I was Stacy.
No, and I was like,
you finna have to do some deep cheek diving up in that mud. You want a higher position, deep cheek diving, baby.
No.
You finna have to put in some overtime up in that office.
I'm singing baritone, not soprano or alto. No,
Stacy, come smell my panty draws. Smell the dick spot.
And then I asked my my partner who worked with me, and it's like, oh, you don't know, right? I said, what do you mean? That's used to be a man. Fuck out of here. He said, yeah, he got converted. I was like, get the fuck out of there. And I'm young, right? So I was like, really? He was like, yeah, so but she's pretty though, right? I was like, is that really a she? I think she went all the way. She did the whole operation. Fuck out of here. But damn, she got damn broad shoulders and the big ass hands. I was like, yeah, well, you can't curve that. You can't shrink them.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Oh man, it was just crazy. That's why I started learning about everything, because it was like culture shock for me. I'm just out of high school, maybe had a couple of jobs after high school, but I was really out of high school, and this is my first main big job. So it was like a culture shock. I was just learning everything.
I mean, I can't believe it, man. Man, she fooled me. She fooled me, man. Them hands and them shoulders had me thinking for a little bit.
Man, them big ass feet. It's like feet was bigger than mine.
Huh.
I wear 11.
Crazy,
these motherfuckers like a damn 12 and shit.
Right. That's fucking crazy. Speaking of freaking transgenders, man, I was watching this story on Investigation Discovery, right? The show was called Murder Among Friends, and they have a lot of episodes like people basically getting killed by their friends and shit. So
right,
it was about these teenagers in college, right? This one girl was sleeping with sleeping with a couple guys, you know, and the guys were all friends, right? Imagine a group of guys just chilling in the house.
Mm-hmm.
All these guys, they're friends. Now, I want to say there was two girls. Like one girl, she was a girl, but this other girl, her name, we'll call her, what the fuck was her name? I think it was Michelle. I think they called her Michelle. So this girl, Michelle, she was sleeping with damn near every guy in the group.
Uh-oh.
Every guy in the group, basically. And they all thought she was a girl. You know, and the whole reason it came out was because the guy who was supposed to be her boyfriend walked in on another guy in the group just banging out. And I don't know how it came to fruition, like, because there was another girl. The other girl was named Stephanie, and Michelle and Stephanie, they had got into a fight. And I'm like, man, you know, she looks kind of strong. You know, see how she threw Stephanie down to the ground. You know, and one of the guys had brought up the idea, like, yo, what if she's not a guy? I mean, a girl. What if she's not a girl? What if Michelle's not a girl? Because they all figured out, you know, of course, if you're a guy, you're finna have to go through the back door, which they did. And she was telling them all that she was on her period. And she was hiding that mess. Which honestly is still kind of surprising me. Like, how the hell you gotta be real clever with that shit. I couldn't hide it. But so basically what ends up happening is, like, all these guys, they think they're gay for some reason, you know, because they screwed a boy, obviously. They screwed a boy. Like, they have forced the girl and both the girls in the room. It's like, no, you know what? We're gonna check this out. The other girl, Stephanie, she's like, no, we're gonna check this out, Michelle.
So what did Michelle do? She did anal sex?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. But even then, you're going to see some balls or something. Unless you just pull down the panties just enough.
I'm assuming that's how they did it.
That's some unusual shit.
You had to be clever about that shit. You had to be really clever about that.
And you had to be also drunk not to catch that shit.
I don't know. Like,
that's the most Jerry Springer shit.
If you're a girl, I'm pretty sure you can. Girls trick guys very easily. Like, oh yeah, you know, let's do it this way. You know, guys try to think about getting some pussy. They ain't thinking about, oh yeah, you know, why is she doing this? Why is she doing? Oh, why is she on her period? You know, they're not gonna question that. So,
no, I mean, like, why you want it up the ass so badly?
Because she's on her period.
No. Even if you're on the period, it's like, okay, I'll take a blowjob. But even then, if you're on the period, it's like you're not thinking. It's like, okay, you want to pad the you know, get out of position.
But
or
then
anything
again,
like that.
Honestly, these are all college kids. Probably like maybe 18 and 23. They're not thinking, Stace.
They're not thinking.
I'll be honest, if I was in that situation, I probably wouldn't be thinking either. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna give me some booty.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm the kind of way I gotta think about shit. Like, yo, I'm really investigating. Like, no, hold on. Why are you giving up ass so quickly?
Right.
Because not all females give up ass quickly.
Right. Yeah.
You gotta coax them. Like, oh, you gotta. Hey, baby, come on. It ain't gonna hurt. I'm gonna be real gentle. Like, no, I don't want to do that. You gotta kind of coax them into doing that. Not a woman. Well, you know, I'm on my period. You gonna have to fuck me in my ass. Damn. Okay. No.
Yo, if she said that though, honestly, I have no damn question. I say, okay, I'm going in. No problem. You ain't saying nothing but a thing. Huh. I'm going in, man.
At least look for Adam's apple. God damn, something.
Well, in their defense, I wouldn't be thinking about that. I wouldn't. I'm getting me some booty. I'm sorry. I'm getting some booty.
Young guys out here, stop being so horny. You got to think before you stick.
Exactly. And you know what? Those guys who weren't thinking, they stuck and they got a man. And so basically, they all ended up getting mad and they ended up killing her. Or him. So.
Damn.
They found her. Shoot. Yeah, she's dead. These are real stories, man. It's fucked up.
Horny ass college.
But what you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do, man? Everybody, I know what I am, man. I know what I like. So, but listen, since we're talking about sex and shit, let's go on to these random topics that I had written down. So, let me see how much my phone is at right now. Hold on. Let's see. Ooh, toss this bitch on the charger. So Richie and Rocky, they were on Coop the Comedian's, I want to say Periscope. Yeah, they were on Coop the Comedian's YouTube channel. And, they were just talking, just shooting the shit, talking about a bunch of topics. And let me see if this is charging real quick. Hold on. Oh, I gotta plug this in. So they were on Coop the Comedian stream, and they were just talking about some shit. And porn, they were talking about like 1980s, how you had to go to like the family video and shit.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how it had the porn selection.
Back section.
Yeah, back section. And it made me think, like, yo, you're going to freaking family video. You're getting actual physical discs that people probably touched after freaking busting nuts all over the place. Don't you think that's kind of like a good way to freaking transfer germs and shit?
No,
you see the weird creepiness that I'm trying to get at there. Like, if someone says, "Ray, man, you want to borrow this porn disc?" I'd be like, "Porn disc? I don't know about porn disc." Like, because my thought immediately, like, yo, after you got done freaking seeing this, you took your freaking your freaking tripped on cum hands, and
I'm sure people cleaned up, wash their hands or anything like that, and then inject the tray and then put it back in the case. But they ain't got no cum laden hands and just trying to handle their shit.
You never know.
You never know, but I'm saying.
You never know, man. You never know.
I always wash my hands before and after anyhow, so.
Well, yeah. I mean, but still. Like I said, know.
I mean, not just this. I mean, we talk about VHS back in the day, especially watching it. Like in the 70s, it was like my friend had the reel.
Right.
With the projector.
Right.
And it was like the first porn I ever saw was Ron Jeremy, and he was with a black chick and a white chick at the same time.
Right.
And I was like, that was the first damn porn, X-rated porn I'd seen. I was like, oh my God, yo, he about to bust that ass. And then like when I graduated to the 80s, it was like this thing called WHT that used to show soft porn at like 11 o'clock our time, Eastern. But it was a scrambled, you need a box on the TV, and you play with the vertical and horizontal buttons on the back of the TV. Right. And you can basically get like the picture in there, no sound and everything like that. But puberty just fuck with me. I gotta see it. I gotta see some ass.
Oh, you talk about first porn, man. I remember the first porn I saw. It was on Two Major. This is the beautiful thing about freaking growing up and actually going through puberty in freaking 2010, 2011. I say earlier than that because I was like, 13, 14 then? So, but the good thing about freaking having porn accessible through your fingertips, this is great, man. You don't have to go to no movie store. Don't have to go through what you had to go through. Like, I can get anything I want.
Pain in the ass.
Like, kids these days, like, man, I want to see a girl taking in the booty. Freaking just type it in, just do.
Anal sex.
Yep, exactly. I got Pornhub, freaking X videos, all these crazy sites, xnxx.com. Freaking, you got all these different sites, bro. All these different sites.
X videos, yeah.
X videos, man, it's freaking crazy. Like, kids have all this accessible at their fingertips. That sounds fucked up. Now
I know you won't remember this, but in grade school, when I was growing up in grade school, the schools had those National Geographics, and we used to scour them because it's like, what's it? There it is, African titties. And you know,
listen, I didn't have to do none of that. I think the Lord, like, listen, it's so freaking, it's porn so accessible, man. I can find my favorite videos and freaking download them to a freaking hard drive. Have you had, I know every, especially if you're a boy, you had a porn stash when you were a teenager.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Magazines, all that shit.
Mine used to be on my freaking USB flash drive. And I kid you not, I carried that thing with me wherever that thing was a part of my body, bro. I carried that thing with me wherever I went to freaking school. Like, and I always used to put it, like a little bit under my bed. And I remember my sister had one into my room. She's like, Ray, what is this? Because she had picked up, oh, no, actually it was my brother. My sister went in there too, but my brother went there. Oh, Ray, you dropped the flash. I'm like, oh, don't touch it. Give that to me. It's got all my passwords and shit on it. Like, you want to know something crazy? This is gonna sound super screwed up, but one day when I went to school, right, I had left my flash drive at the house. I had forgotten my flash drive. I don't know why I left it. I had just forgotten it at the house. Because I make it a religious thing because my parents, they have computers. If they wanted to, they could have accessed it. Like, oh, this is the flash drive. Let me see. I might need this for.
Ooh, what's on here?
To transfer something. Man, they see nothing but. Man, I had nothing but freaking booty pictures and video. Man, it's crazy. But every teenager has a porn set. But anyway, I went to school one day. Left my flash drive at the house. I came back home. My sister had picked me up. I didn't know what was going on. I was in my last class of the day. She's like, Ray, I'm coming to pick you up, blah, blah, blah. It's usually my mom coming to pick me up. So I'm like, okay, all right, no problem. I wasn't thinking. And then we're driving home. I think nothing of it. We get to the house. I see my auntie there. Everyone was there, man. You know, everyone was there. And I didn't think nothing of it. Both my brothers were there. My auntie was there. My cousins were there. I never really saw my cousins that much from my mom's side. My auntie from my mom's side. So I didn't think too much of it. So I go upstairs, right? Like, okay, why? No, what happened? I make it to the stairs. And my pop said, hey, your mom need to talk. Your mom's gonna have to talk to you real quick. I'm like, oh shit. So I go upstairs. I take a piss. And I'm like, I already know what it's about. I already know what the fuck it's about. I go in the room, right? And then I always left that flash drive right by my PlayStation. I look. Oh no! I had that motherfucker in a game case. That's what it was. I had it in the game case. So I open up the game case. I'm like, no, my flash drive's still here. So I put it in my pocket.
What did mom got to talk to me about?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I go downstairs. You know when you had the spaghetti legs, when you were a little bit afraid, like, oh shit, what is this about? What is this about? And they all sitting down at the table, right? And my dad said, all right, come here. I'm going to ask you right now, what do you think it was he wanted to talk to me about?
Something that you ate that you shouldn't have ate.
No, no, it wasn't that.
What was it?
He had said, man, I don't know how to tell you this, Ray, but your grandmama had passed away this morning.
Oh, damn. It's like, damn.
And here's the real fucked up part, though. I felt relieved like a motherfucker. Oh, my God, I thought it was the porn. Oh, my God. Like, is that wrong? Like, I felt super relieved about that.
Yeah, but you didn't want your parents to know you got all this goddamn porn on your shit. It's like, but, you know, your grandmother, you know, she led her life, and it's like, it was time for...
And you know what? I'm like, damn, that's screwed up. That is screwed up. But, you know, she was in a lot of pain, you know, And
Oh,
as
yeah,
crazy as it sounds, like as crazy as it sounds, she kind of wanted to go. She kind of wanted to go.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Was,
you gotta let them go. It's like let them go. Don't try to keep them. It's like if they want to go, and they probably praying to go. Like just let them go.
Right.
No more pain.
Yeah, and she was in a lot of pain, and she already I lost my auntie in 2011, and my auntie, she loved my auntie, man. She loved my auntie. She missed her a lot, and she said, "Man, I want to be with your auntie again." And it's freaking crazy, but I was relieved like a motherfucker.
You still had your flash drive?
Well, all the stuff's gone off. I deleted it all. I was like, you know what, man? Fuck it. I don't, man.
I mean, I had a VHS porn collection because anytime I rent something, I always dubbed it, and I dubbed all kinds. I dubbed so many tapes of porn, and then when I had bought a DVR that would convert the VHS to DVD, I had a big ass DVD collection.
Right.
And then my girl was like, "Damn, you got a lot of porn." I was like, "Yeah, motherfucker. It's just sometimes I always didn't have a girlfriend, so sometimes on rough nights I'm like, shh, slip in a porn, put a little music on. Yeah, relax."
But listen, I had over like maybe 1,000 something pictures on that drive. I had like at least it said like almost 11 hours of freaking video on there.
Yeah, well,
like, man,
I had like maybe several. I fucking had like a bookload of porn discs. I had movies, but I had like one special.
Booty. All over that flash drive, man.
And it was funny because I know porn, like the old porn, like Linda Lovelace and Deep Throat and Debbie Does Dallas and this old stuff. They had Bush. It was Bush. Like, goddamn, baby, the Afro pick and shit.
Oh shit!
When motherfucking dudes had the big ass porn stash, like Harry Reams and shit like that. Yeah, but it was funny, man. It was like the first time I ever saw Deep Throat, I was like, what the fuck? She got a clit in her throat? Get the fuck out of here.
Listen, but nowadays I don't have no porn on a freaking flash drive. I just got a freaking Pornhub account. That's all I need. Cause I'm a freaking grown man now. They can't say shit, but still, like my thought is like, oh my man, they saw my freaking stash. My number one fear, well, he wouldn't know how to work it. My number one fear is if my dad saw my stash, he started freaking handling his business with it.
Hey boy, let me get that baby got back number 5,000.
This is how freaking protective I was with my stash, man. I try to freaking have my folders and shit password protected, but I couldn't, like, if I had it password protected, I couldn't get it on the freaking PS3. I couldn't watch it on my PS3. That's how I always like to watch my shit, on my PS3.
Mm-hmm.
So, but man.
See, I had a big ass magazine collection. From anywhere from jugs to
I like videos, honestly. Videos more than pictures.
Well, you're a millennial, man. Shit.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying? I'm talking about old school. I had the pictorial, Players Magazine, jugs, all this shit. Because I was a titty man in the beginning. I was a titty man. And then my mom's, like one titty magazine I had, it was kind of a hardcore magazine. I used to always have it under the mattress. So one particular day, I come back from school, I see the front cover ripped up and right on top of the bed.
Damn.
It's like, and she was like, she ain't say nothing all day to me. I was like, fucking bitch.
I had one of those situations. My mom found lotion though.
Jergens.
Man, yo.
Use the Palmer's hand cream.
Cocoa
butter hand cream.
I tell you, man, I used to freaking love Saturday mornings. Just wake up, just man, you know what? You got that little morning wood need to be chopped. Freaking grab that lotion, man. I mean, I freaking lay there about maybe an hour and a half, just freaking making that shit work.
Yo, he got a mind of his own. He got a mind of his own.
Man.
He wakes up before you do. He be like, yo, what's up? What up, man? What you doing up? Damn. Make some breakfast. Okay. Whoop. Go up and make some fucking salmon cakes and grits.
My fat ass say, you know what, man? I want to give me something to eat, but I need to fucking take care. Those are the best though. Like straight up, wake up with a nice hard skittle and just freaking handle that motherfucker.
Like,
man, just go about your day. That make your day 10 times easier, man. Like 10 times easier.
All the blood's run right down to you. I'm not even thinking straight.
Like, I can't tell you how many times, man, because I always took a shower before I used to go to school. Always. Because a shower always woke me up. I can't tell you how many times, freaking 30 minutes in the shower, you know, wash what I need to wash, you know, whoop, whoop, and then
30 like, minutes? God damn, you did a sitcom in that motherfucker. 30 minutes and shit. I can do a 15-minute shower. I'm good to go. But you did a sitcom.
No, but 15's for washing, and the 15 is for handling the business. I tell you, man, that made some of my days 10 times easier. I'm not even gonna lie.
You're all mellow and like, yeah, what's up, man? How you doing?
Go to freaking school with a smile on my face.
Hey, Ray, what's going on? Hey, how you doing, baby? How you doing?
Sort of smile. You know, boys, man, when we're in class, I know you had these moments, man. Like if you get a freaking boner or something, you can't even concentrate on shit.
Can't stand up to do the problem on the board. Like, no, I don't want to do it. You need to stand up and do the problem.
Nah, bump all that. Like, but still, like, if something like that were to go down in class, man, I'd like, man, I ain't paying attention. I'm thinking about I'm gonna freaking handle this shit when I get back to the crib, though. Straight up, quick action.
You gotta learn to adjust yourself. Like, make it go down and go on one leg. Like, nah, that might be one pointing up. Like, come on,
man, look at it, bitch. Look at it.
Oh yeah, that's that math teacher of yours.
Well, her too. But screw everybody else,
that
man.
Big old booty just got me.
I'll be like freaking black youngster. That booty, that big old booty. Oh shit! Really? Okay.
A big old booty.
Yeah, motherfucker. Go Mike Tyson on the booty. Yeah. I
like when teachers have big booties and they're putting problems on the board and their booties are shaking while they're writing. I was like, oh my God. Look at no, seriously, it's this one girl, this one teacher, she had always wear these flimsy dresses. They like long dresses, but they all booty just shake every time she's writing on the chalkboard. And I'm tapping my boy like, yo, no. This damn, Miss Gilcott. Oh, she got that ass, yo. I swear. And
yo,
this
freaking math teacher, bro. Honestly, booty was so damn big. 12-year-old me. Booty was so damn big. I say, man, I wish she could just lay me across the table and just fucking drop her drawers and just sit on my face. Oh, make that my punishment. Just try to just drown me in the booty. Straight up. They call me Mr. Brown Nose. I don't give a damn. She had a nice old, and it's crazy because at 12 years old, man, you're thinking like that, bro. Weird when I think back to it today.
It wasn't crazy. That too long ago for you. So how did she look
only
now?
8 years. The fuck if I know. I haven't seen her. Last time I seen it was when I was, I say, 13, 14, maybe.
You should pop by and be like, hey, how you doing?
Oh, who's it? Ray?
Yes, Ray.
Oh my God, you're so big.
They do say that.
You know, they call me Ray Raw.
Ray Raw.
Ray Raw, dog.
Ray Raw. W.E. Ray Rawlins.
Oh, man. I want to get to one more thing.
I
want to get to one more thing before we get out of here, though, because he said we got 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to give a salute to our man, Mr. Foulmouth Ken, and anyone who works at least over 50 hours a week out there.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's freaking crazy, man. It takes a lot of dedication, especially you got a family. You know, you got to do what you got to do, obviously. He was saying something like, man, I work 50 hours a week, or I think he said 60, 50 or 60. But either way.
He said overtime it's like around 50 something, but yeah, you do 46, but then overtime you kick like into 50s and like, damn.
Right. And then he comes on, he does all these shows, and honestly, he gives donations, but we all know YouTube and them, they got their hands in, they take their little cut. I think it's 70-30 split, something like that. But still, you know, if I were him, I wouldn't be doing this shit. I wouldn't be doing it. I say, well, you know what, man, I do.
He does this because he's an entertainer at heart.
Right.
And this is relaxing for him. When he's doing shows like this is relaxing for him. So I said, whatever helps you relax and you have fun and you like entertaining people and making people laugh, do it. Just do it.
Yeah, because me, man, I'm a procrastinator. You know, I've been telling you I was going to get a paper done all week, and I took a freaking late day, and I freaking rushed to put some shit together. I haven't gotten a grade back on it yet, but listen, if there's any young viewers out there, here's a lesson. Don't procrastinate. Force yourself to do it. Each time you'll get better at it, you know. Don't procrastinate. It's a bad thing, especially if you're going off to college.
That's the trait I learned from my mother. Like, I'm two sides of a coin. From my mother's side, I'm more of a go-getter, and I get like pissed off or and stuff like that. My father's side, I'm more laid back, chilling and stuff like that. So I'm two sides of a coin from two different people. And my mom's always want to get everything done. Everything got to be done early so she can have free time. Yeah. Get the laundry done. Get up 6 in the morning. Get your laundry set up.
God damn. Can I beat my dick first?
And it's Saturday morning, so I'm like, no.
Damn.
Get this laundry done. We got to get this laundry done. God damn, come on now. And it's like, go to the food store. You got to kill two birds with one stone. Got to get the food store. I'm tired. I want to watch the cartoons.
Yeah. A Saturday morning, man. Hell yeah.
Pops be like, we get it done. You know, when I started living with him, he was like, we get it done. We'll go to the food store in about another hour.
Man, listen, speaking about mothers, man, I was listening to the news, and they said a study was done by this company called Welch, I believe it was.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Welch's.
Yeah. And they said it was mothers. It was a study on mothers, you know, because a lot of guys say mother's job ain't shit, which ain't true. It's not true. Mothering is freaking a lot.
7 days a week.
7 days a week. But so they did this study, right? They averaged that a mother who has kids from the ages of 5 to 12 average like a 98-hour work week every week, because they start their day off at 6:30, right, and they end at 8:30. You figure that's 14 hours a day. I'm no math genius, but 7 times 10 is freaking 70. Let's see, and 7 times 4 is what, 28? Yeah, that adds up about right. 7 times 4. Yeah, 28. So just add that on top of that. 72. Yeah, about at least 90. I'll give it at least 90. It was 94. 94 or 98. But kids, man, they'll fucking run you wild. And for a guy to say a mother who's a stay-at-home mom doesn't work.
Ever say they don't work. A mother, especially a mother who really raised their children, don't sit them in front of TVs and iPads and all that shit. They raise their children, really raise their children. That's a full fucking time job with overtime and no benefits. The only benefit is to watch their children raise up to be good people.
Listen, if a mother got paid for her job, man, they'd be rich. Women would be fucking rich. Women would be rich.
Shit, fucking dudes. I remember some dudes used to raise their kids by themselves. It's like it's hard as hell. Right. I know it's hard as hell.
That's why I want to bring up that Ken thing, man. Because a lot of people, man, they work hard. They work hard, and regardless if Ken says this relaxes him or not, this takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work because as much as everyone would like to believe, he just comes on air and just starts shooting shit. Just start talking. Yeah, you gotta think to actually entertain people. And I don't know how he does it, but this is how I did it today. I planned out what we're going to talk about. I wrote topics down. I took little notes. Now, granted, I had Bailey over here running everything, doing the streaming shit. Right. And, he's doing all the complicated work. I'm doing somewhat complicated work. I'm coming in, I'm with topics and shit, trying to keep the show flowing well. Yeah. But Ken doing all of that, and on top of his work, not to mention, I'm sure he freaking spends time with his daughters and shit. Right. Freaking salute to him. That's why I want to bring that mother shit up too, man. Salute to the mothers too, man. Because it's freaking crazy.
Yeah, really.
98 hours a week. 98 hours a week. 7 days a week. No off days. No 40 hours and say, okay, I'm off 2 days. They average 98 hours a week, and I believe it. I'll say, I'll believe it.
Only time they get a break is if they going over their friend's house to spend the night, or going to some relatives to spend the night.
Right.
That's the only time they get a break.
That's the only time, man.
Even then, just cleaning up the house and just maybe taking a breather.
Right. So
salute to all the women out there who are raising their children. We salute you. I mean, we love you and we salute you.
Damn straight, man.
The women deserve so much props in this country. I mean, damn, it's just so much they do. So much they do. And then, fucking the stereotypes of men who, blah, 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 I'm the man. And I was like, oh, you're the man, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman's touch.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
How James Brown said, this is a man's world, but it would be nothing without a woman or a girl, motherfucker.
All right. Let's bring it on home, Stace. Listen. My name's Rawlins. This is episode 1 of Highway to Friday. I think we hit it out of the park, honestly. I think we do. I want to listen back to this. I honestly can't wait to listen back to this. Because, we started off kind of, bullshitty with the first maybe half hour of the show. Brought in some
we just having fun. Just having fun.
That's how it's got to be, man. That's how it's got to be. And you want it sounding natural and everything. We popped into the chat. We checked out the chat for a little bit. And, listen, to probably the 5 to 7 listeners we got probably right now in the chat. I'm not even looking at it now. I want to say thank you for being with us on this beautiful Thursday night / Friday morning, bringing it in. You joined us on the highway to Friday, man, and thank you. Thank you to every beautiful. Don't walk over me, damn it. Every beautiful person in the chat. Listen, thanks everybody for coming and checking out the stream. Really appreciate it. We got some decent plans, man, with our man Stacy's commercials, man. We're looking for some new sponsors, and we need to see if we can get our man Cookie Monster on board with us, man. We probably hook us up with an interview on next week Highway to Friday or something. But listen, like I said, I appreciate everybody coming, checking out the stream, all that good shit. We didn't take calls tonight because we were freaking hitting it up on these topics, but maybe next week. And thank you guys for checking everything out. Hit me up on that Twitter at the Ray Rawlins, and hit my man Stacy up on his Twitter S69 TACE69Y.
No E.
Wait, okay, but you DJ Forever Play. You figure it out. You figure it out.
That's the only way you can find me sometimes.
Bailey, man, say something and to get yourself out of here, brother.
Yo, what's up, man? Great show tonight, guys. Really good
Thank you.
show.
Thank you.
Really
Thank
good
you.
show,
Thank you. Thank you. We did our best.
You guys hit that home run out of the park. You did.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all we can do, man. Is just try.
Say. Good show.
Gracias, mi amigo.
And thanks for producing. Thanks for producing
anytime,
the stuff, man.
I'm here for anybody. For all you guys, you know that.
Yeah.
Time to show the
Even me.
Oh, God.
Oh shit! What's up, Elroy?
Elroy, not you, Elroy.
No. I want to fuck with BS Star.
No, you're not gonna molest me no more. No, I'm done with that.
Come Come on, big boy.
shit.
Come
You're
on,
not
come
gonna
on, big
know.
boy. Come on, big boy. Come
Okay,
on.
I'm going back to being quiet. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Oh, motherfucker,
I'm
please.
gonna run like hell. Goodbye.
Motherfucker.
Come on, give me them nipples. Come on.
Run for the hills. Run for
Run, Forrest, run.
Run for your life. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh God.
Oh man.
So for me also.
Wait, are
on-
we off? Are we off? Or are we
No,
still
I'm
on?
not yet. Not yet.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So me on YouTube, you can follow me at DJ Forever Play. You do the search for channels, and boom, I'm right there, like the first one and probably the only one. And I'm doing more creepypastas. I'm doing more ASMRs. I'm just gotta find some time to do a lot of that stuff. You know, when the house is quiet, ain't nobody ain't fucking running around here. And I'm doing some more life 101 stories about like crazy times I've been going through when I was in my 20s and 30s. And I got the playlist. The playlist is going so much more music, more horror movies, more drama, anime, sci-fi, all kinds of stuff going on there. You check out those playlists, and you can also save those playlists to yourself, because I'm always adding more movies and more videos to them. Just check me out, hit that subscribe, hit the notifications. And that's it on my part. And
Give us a good exit, man. You know what? Fuck, I'll do the exit. Listen, guys are wonderful.
Wait, you
I
know
love
what?
you guys.
You still got like let me see, what time is it? You got like 15 minutes left. So what do you guys
we'll
want?
keep it. We'll keep it short.
Yeah, what do you guys want to
Yeah,
do?
we
for
already
the-
got it. We
you
already
got
got
it
it.
going. Okay, good. Okay.
We already got
So
it.
I want
wrapped
to
up,
thank
so we might as
everybody
well-
that came to watch, and thank you for the support. This show's gonna get better with time.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for watching, you voyeurs.
We got 2 talent. Yeah, warriors. Uh-oh. Okay, everybody. Okay, Stacy, do your thing, man. What are you gonna do for her? Goodbye.
Let's see.
You have a new one for Ray? You're gonna have to do a Highway to Friday one.
Thank you for coming out here, all the people in the chat and our friends who support us.
Mm-hmm.
And we conclude this episode of Highway to Friday. Gee, did I hear the echo? What's going on?
You heard that Mexican
Man, y'all
beaner.
beat
You heard
like
that
a
beaner.
motherfucker.
You heard that beaner echo in the background.
Oh, Jesus.
Beaner,
God.
and, like Ebony and Ivory. Ebony and Beanery. Come take. Okay,
Oh, God, here you go.
I'm fucking tired. I can't even.
I'm going to give you a burrito.
I'm gonna give Sam a burrito for
Ooh, here you go.
for being a Batgirl.
Mhm.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
Peace
Well,
out, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, I'm muting myself for this. Fuck that. Goodbye. I don't want to hear this. No, stop.
You know what, Stace? You know what, Stace? I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this. I'm gonna get so much hate for this. Do a Dr. Earl one. Do a Dr. Earl.
Oh God, no. Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Do it. Don't be a pussy. Do it. This is my show, damn it.
Yeah, your show.
Give it to me.
Oh my God. Stacey, you're going to hell, man.
Oh, that's good.
You're already there already.
That's
So
good.
what to do.
All right, and we're out of here.
Oh, before
Good night,
we go,
people.
don't we want to say thank you to everybody? We got Dolphin, Angie Fresh, Daniel, Alyssa,
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Dolphin.
McDruber. Gina was here earlier. And
Druber.
McDruber, yeah.
I'm Druber.
So we will see
Hell
you
yeah.
next Thursday.
Next Thursday, baby.
For episode 2 of Highway to Friday.
Same black time, same black channel.
Hey, wait a second. What am I?
Same. hey. You know what? I'm not even gonna do it. I'm
Oh,
No,
Bailey, you
go ahead.
black, Bailey.
Go
Shut
ahead,
up.
do it, Ray. Go ahead, do it, Ray.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go for it.
Same black time, same black channel, same black niggas.
Oh, well, I'm gonna miss my channel. Goodbye.
No, they're not gonna do it.
We're gonna get taken down by Donald Trump.
They're not gonna do
Oh,
nothing. They're not gonna do nothing.
They're not gonna do nothing.
No, they're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, I love black
Trust
people.
me.
I grew up in the hood, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good dude. He's
I
a
love
good
my
dude,
black
man.
eyed peas and chillins, even though Stacey
Ha
don't
ha
like
ha ha.
All right.
it. Edgy. Yeah, we're edgy, Dolphin. We're edgy. Okay, Stacey, you have to sing your song, man.
You got a
What song
song?
is that?
You're gonna have to make a song right now.
Okay.
top
No,
of your
I'm
head.
gonna do something. Okay.
Okay.
This is Highway to Friday, brought to you by BSR Entertainment, featuring
Yeah.
B.A.I.
Yeah.
I fucking love ya.
Oh god,
L.E.Y. Why the fuck not?
I'm gonna mute myself. Here.
DJ Romy. Oh,
Oh shit.
oh, shit. Oh.
I just
Good night.
went limp. Goodbye.